Blacksmith Master is a game where you start with nothing but a hammer and fire, expand from a lone forge to an empire of molten iron, silver mines, and timber camps. In today's video, we are going to build, craft, and dominate, and expand into a glorious and profitable empire. Settle in, this is a deep and satisfying game, and we're going to dig into every layer of this grind and glory. The first task at hand is hiring a blacksmith. Now, there are many qualities I look for in a blacksmith, and all of them are money. I want money. So we're looking for someone who's really, really good at pounding. This guy right here, he's got level 2 pound. He's got level 1 carpentry, and then he's got level 1 in design. And designing is really important into increasing the quality and thus sale value of items. What he has is a 20% walk speed, which can be advantageous if you require him to do lots of walking. I like to keep my designs a little bit tighter. He has a penalty to experience. I don't like that. I want my pounders to get better at pounding. So this is not a good... it's not good. The other guys suck. They only got level 1s. I want at least two in this. So we're going to refresh. Here we go. So this individual earns design points 20% slower, and that's fine, because he's not going to be designing anything. And he gets a 50% faster heating ingot speed. Really, really cool. So we're going to go with this for 150. This is a beautiful man. Or, I don't know. Arabella. I don't know if that's a man. You got a thing for making metal hot. You got a thing for pounding. And then you got a thing for making that hot pounded thing cool. And that's pretty much the game in a nutshell right there. Except on steroids, because it's going to have logistical chains and a lot of things that we have to min and max to really, really get that money coming in. So you can see they're a pounding. So what they're doing, what this individual is doing right now is making a mace. They will automatically make whatever I tell them to make for these 3 carts over here. Now it can get far more complicated than that. There are multiple jobs. So once we get a little bit more going on, I will go into some bigger mechanics. Right now, the pounding is about all I'm going to go into. So we can either make goblets or kitchen knives. I'm not really a fan of either. They both pay the same. So they each have the same cost, so it doesn't really matter which one I decide. Now, I could throw away the carpentry items, but it's part of the tutorial that they want me to get a carpenter bench up. I've actually kind of shied away from the carpentry side. I like to kind of over-focus on one thing. For me, it just makes it a little bit easier. So, you know, there are multiple ways to play this. I think there's even jewelry. I haven't gotten that far to the point of jewelry yet. So I got a book over here, and it wants me to unlock carpentry. And so... you know, like I said, I like pounding. And so carpentry has like a little bit of pounding in it. So we're going to place a carpenter thing right there. And a carpenter bench. Oh, wait, I didn't need to do that. We already had one. Okay, cool. That was stupid. Just throwing away money already. This is great. But yes, we will get the carpenter up. And then we will make some of these carpentry items. The tutorial is pretty darn boring. But we will get through it, and I will explain it to the best of my ability. Now, we will be scaling into the 20 and 30 and 40 and 50, blacksmith. It's going to get bigger than this. It makes you wonder, like, what's coming? Is there more content than this? There's absolutely more content. There are more things you can unlock. You can see we have jewelry, pottery, tools, shields, weapons, utensils, ingots, lots of different forms of ingots and sizes. We will get into ingot size here in a bit. So yes, I am not making money currently, but that is day 1. Day 1 is just learning the ropes. All right, now we're going to get an increase in staff. And this is where things kind of start going big. Primarily what we want to do is focus, in my opinion, or at least what I would like to do is focus these individuals into just being the best blacksmiths possible. You can make it so that they only do certain jobs and things like that. So I don't really like to have someone doing carpentry for that reason. I found it more advantageous just to have one specialization for making lots of money. It has a negative in the beginning of the game because you only can get so many contracts, and it likes to intermix all of that jazz. So we will complete this. So eventually, though, you can re-roll. And every 20 times I complete a merchant offer, I get the choice of an elite worker. And some of these elite workers can be pretty cool. There's one that has all max stats, but it's like 1,000 a day, and you can't afford that initially, but later down you can. that's pretty sweet. So yeah, we're gonna keep our men going, and eventually I will have the money to hire additional pylons or workers. We're gonna get another bench down here, and every one of these bench allows me to hire 3 more staff members. So you can see here we can have these sections here designate what they do. So there's merchants, there's people who craft for racks. This is the shop. There's people who focus on design. This is improving what you have to make it more valuable. And then there's trade routes, and I actually didn't get to that one. And that's just for the blacksmith. Then there's a whole another logistic chain, which we don't have access to because we haven't gotten that far in the beginning of the quest. So there are more occupations, more people. There's actually merchants and all types of stuff. So we're going to just pick anything that's metal based, remember. Now I can X out of this if I want, which I do. And then we don't have to worry about carpentry anymore. It's a beautiful day for all of us. So you can take control of the blacksmith and you can have all this fun. If you want to, you know, do the pounding, you can. But I like to watch. I didn't want to have to say that, but I did. I really don't like to take control of them, though. It's kind of boring. I like the logistical aspect of everything. So we got this giant area that we're going to be able to build out something quite significant in. So it really wants me to know that I can have all the fun here, but we're going to pass that opportunity. All right. So we got our blacksmith. So what we're going to do now is hire more blacksmiths. So it takes 20% more time to process an ingot into an anvil. We don't like that. We don't like it whatsoever. Slow is good. We don't care about carpentry. None of these gents are good. We're going to refresh. Again, really bad. One more time. One more time. Okay. This guy has a higher wage. I don't really mind paying higher wages as long as I get something out of it. This is pretty good. I do like the dude who's kind of crippled. But realistically speaking, you can see these guys are level 2. And they're not very good. They're actually terrible. So we're gonna hold off. We're gonna hold off for now. But yes, I'm just gonna let this one person pound for a bit until we might have to wait till the next day, or okay, well, one more roll. One more roll. This person's not too bad. Not too bad. They got we can switch them over to design at some point, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put this person into design, but for now I can have them assist. All right, we got some money, 660 coins. So I can refresh for 200, which is what we're going to do. That's what I was saying, that's kind of the issue, but you get researches, which allow you to have more and more stuff, and you get to a point where you can pretty much control that you're always doing iron goods. You also get a shop up, and I was selling, I think, goblets. I had, like, high-tier goblets that I was selling for quite a bit of money. All right, we made 273 gold coins. I don't know what the currency in this game is called. The coin for sure. All right, start the next day. Some workers are still busy, so we can see at the end of the day they'll sit. I don't know why I faced the bench into the wall, but I actually like it. Yes, they don't get the good view. All right. Yeah, two workers is good. We're going to expand our infrastructure here shortly. We're actually going to build this all out, get multiple blacksmiths going. We're going to have about 4 to 5 guys here in a bit. So let's see, how much money I have? 1,862. We're getting really close. All right, so I think we have enough money now to start planning the logistics. So we're going to go into, ooh, rugs. We don't need a rug. We're going to go to... we haven't unlocked it quite yet. See, that's the next step. Construction. There we go. Got ahead of myself. Now that we've unlocked construction, we can start really getting this going. So I'm going to pull this back a little bit. We'll eventually get people who can move the goods, and we'll have a chest. In that chest, you can place items, so you can get your men pretty far back and not have it be too detrimental. So we need to have a floor. Floor is good. So there we go. Flooring. Perfection. And then now what we want to do is we're going to move some of this stuff around eventually. It's going to be a little ugly at first until we get the laborers in. I don't want them to have to do a whole lot of moving. What's cool about this game is... Oh, someone's currently using it. What's cool about this game, though, is you can drag and drop stuff, so... Anything that you're not really using or you don't plan on using for a bit, you can move around. So we're going to get this situated for 2 individuals, and this is going to change over time. You're going to have... always be scaling, always be kind of doing things. Sometimes it's best to wait till the end of night. I've gotten away with just 1 bucket, and typically what I'll do is I'll put the pounders next to the buckets. You can have something like this, and then you can have ingot storage in between. This usually does pretty darn well. So we can now hire another blacksmith. The beginning of a new day. I don't care about walk speed. I don't like any of these guys. They all suck. Bad, bad, bad. Bad. Okay, this guy is a gimp with 2, and he heats stuff fast. I like him. Cool. I'm cool with people walking slow, personally, because I just get a laborer, and the laborer will take the items out here once I get a chest. So they're going to be doing very little walking with how I'm going to set things up. Yes. Yes, pound. That's the sound of money. But yeah, you don't need too many of these giant buckets of water. Just a few will do. Looks like we're going to need to just purchase a little bit more. All right. The tighter I can get this, the better, of course. So I'm going to wait till nightfall, and then we're going to get this all kind of situated. Got some money coming in. You can also set prioritizations on what they do at an individual level. You can see level up strategy here. Highest skill first. We're going to manually do this. Crafting preference. This is what's important. So metal, simplest, most complex, cheapest, most expensive first. You can even change the craft for merchants, the racks, design, trade routes. And you can do this here, you can do this other places. And once they level, we can increase their metalworking, carpentry, or design skills. Of course, we're going to increase all of the metalworking for these gents, because the higher that level, the quicker they are at crafting, and the more money we're making. And you know, we'll have to pay them a little bit more, which I don't like, but it's okay. Oh yes, look at us go. Oh man. Okay. One day we'll have that rug money. That's what I'm working for right now. A lot of what you want to do with the money you're making, though, is start scaling. And so once we get a little bit more, we're going to be able to scale pretty easy. It's a beautiful day for all involved. Now, what we're working for right now is just to get enough money to actually get even a store up. And like I said, there's also trade routes. So I don't want discounted wood, but I need it in order to unlock discounted ingots. Hiring more skilled worker. I can enables the hiring of more skilled workers, so that's pretty sweet. We're gonna buy discounted wood. I don't know, man. Okay, so all I have is wood left. I'm gonna refresh. So you'll often get offers for a little bit less money, but you'll get like a wall paint. Sometimes you'll get research points. That's pretty sweet. We're gonna do that. I don't necessarily need the wall paint, but I just want to show you. We lost 111 gold. That's fine. We're going to catch up here soon, too. So when all of them are done, I'm going to reorganize everything in a better way. I'm going to make them face... Yeah, they don't get this. They don't get this. You have to look at... to sit in the corner and look at the wall. It's beautiful. The way they... It's just a beautiful thing we've made. All right. All right. I cannot select anything. All right. Start next day. Pause. There we go. Oh, that's right. I have to be in build mode. My bad. Okay, so I need the water on their way out the door. I found is pretty darn good. And what I've been doing is I was doing in 2s. I mean, I should probably set this up for what I want it to be in the grand scheme of things. This is what I have been doing. So you place a chest and you place the water kind of in this area. I might have a chest over here. I'll probably have the chest right here. Probably the water here. And you can get away with quite a bit of pounding. Let's actually boot this up just a little bit. Well, I know it overlaps. Not overlapping, man. Oh, you're gonna kill me, aren't you? That's so weird. Oh, it's this This thing right here. All right. Interesting. Okay. I see. They want to be difficult. Fine. Yeah. And you can actually do this in a few pretty darn cool ways. Let's try a new strategy, right? Let's try bucket. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. So hammer bucket, and we'll have a chest right there. This is actually pretty sweet. Now I'm probably gonna just have it all on one side for just a tad bit. This guy's busted out. Go. These guys I'm gonna slide back. Okay. Yeah, that's so interesting the way that it does it. All right, cool. We have a good setup here. We need to make a little bit of money, but I'm gonna keep trekking along in that regard. We'll hire a bit more people here soon. The more people we have, the better. I may have spent too much money. We'll make it back. Yeah, they're doing great. Right now they have to walk it. Like I said, once I get the chest and I get the laborer, then he'll walk it all back for us. But they're all doing great. There we go. We got some money coming in. Ow. Right on. Ooh, polka dotted floors. One can dream. One can dream of polka dotted floors. Might actually, I'm going to keep the carpentry for now just in case I get in a bind where I don't have enough money to do anything else. Always good to have that stuff in the background. You can see that the orders are starting to become larger and larger, so it kind of like naturally forces you into having to hire more people. You also want to take advantage of the new pool of people every day. So this guy's kind of cool and not. This guy's pretty sweet. So for designs, we're gonna hire this person for designs. And let's refresh. Oh, should I? Yeah, no, not that person. One more refresh. Ugh, all garbage. Okay. Well, we got ourselves an extra helping hand. Eventually, I'll switch some of these people out to do designs. And we need to restock. Now you can left click and restock at massive quantities, 212 for 6,300. You can even change inventory types. You can see that this is very much the beginning. There are larger ingots too for bigger pieces of equipment. We're gonna have different areas for industry. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got a good flow right now. I can't wait to get the store open. I usually put my store over here. I think a lot of people like... The stores are a little interesting because you have to have a salesman in there, and as you level him up, he gets more people can be there at any given time, and also he's faster at checking them out. And it can become a problem in the early stages because you don't really get a whole lot of money from it. I wasn't making too much money from it. Alright. We're doing the best we can right now, though. We got 4 individuals, so this is actually, I think, we got a good synergy here where we have just enough of everything. Yeah, there's just enough action going on. You can see that movement really becomes one of the big bottlenecks. Now, the laborers, as you level them up, they can carry more and more items. They have a sack skill, which allows them to carry additional items. All right, we got some more stuff. We can get more skilled workers. That's always a nice thing. But we're just going to let these guys pound it out. But you can see, you know, we started off humble beginnings, and now we've got ourselves a little bit better. So it's going to be this on crack over the next hour or two as we get more and more into it. All right. Get them polka dots. Perfect. We lost a little bit of money, but I feel like we won. I don't know. Yeah, and we can reorganize now at the end of the day. We have a whole thing, so that's good. Alright. Perfection. Alright, let's see if we can act... I don't know why it says it's overlapping. Is it the... Oh, it's the freaking window. This window right here, I bet you. I'm gonna try to make this look pretty as possible because I like pretty stuff, but the upper wall, lower wall. We'll get rid of that. Lower wall. Yeah, that's not bad. Get a rug in there. Cool. Actually, yeah, let's get rid of the window. Put in a normal looking thing there. And then let's see if I can... There we go. Got it all in. Let's go crazy. Let's go a bit crazier, right? So, we got the anvils here. We got the buckets here. We could do 3 on each side. And we want the walking distances to be decent for all involved. Yeah, before the end. Perfect. That's great. So what we're going to do now is do that. And we can get more. We're going to start the day off. We're going to slowly build on this. I think 3 with one of these in the middle is going to be a pretty good point. I don't want them to have to walk too far. I was doing every 2. I was having one before, but I'm going to try to squeeze that in. Let's see what we can get here going. Perfect. Start of the next day. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that action now. Okay, cool. There's a little bit of a lag at the beginning of the day, but now they got it. I think I'm going to need another bucket. Someone leveled. So this individual over here is definitely... Yeah, this is Arabella, our first. So look at that. So by putting 2 points into metalworking, we reduced how long it takes for ironing ingots by 2.7 seconds. And then copper and silver and gold, all respective amounts of time. Boom. Not bad. Not bad. How's it going, everybody? Alright, cool. So we got the pound in action going on. I'm a little broke right now. I might get roughed up by some debt collectors here if I don't get some money coming in, but we bought the infrastructure to start really pumping out stuff now and expanding. Like I said, I like to put the bucket right before the door since they have to walk that way. Alright, we got some money. Not going to have my legs broken today on the stream. We're going to be able to pay our bills. It's beautiful. So let's actually get one. I feel like the bucket might be holding me back a bit. Get one more bucket. And let's refill. There we go. Every second counts. We got to get this stuff out. Okay. And what do we want? Oh, yes. Let's go for, let's go for maces. 17. Not bad. Yeah, they're doing great. And I'm looking forward to getting a laborer. We're getting a little bit of experience every day from these gents. So let's move these. Yeah, we're at 41 common quality. So there are many levels of experience. There's common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. And as you get higher skilled workers, you can make items which give you those things. I'm pretty sure it's what we're making is determining the classification of the research. Go. All right, things are going great. Yeah, you could even put these bad boys next to the door if you want, but eventually they're not going to be the ones doing this, so we'll have a chest in the middle. All this stuff. Probably have 2 chests. The chest itself becomes a bottleneck if you don't have multiples. All right, let's pick that. We got the money coming in now. All right, it's time for us to see if we can hire another individual. We now have access to better people. So, ooh, look at this person here. Designs 20%. This is actually bad because I wouldn't want them to do any kind of designing. This guy's okay here, but I don't like the distribution. This guy sucks. This guy sucks. All right, one more. Ugh. All right, one more. Please. All of them are so bad. Oh, wait. This guy's okay. He's got 4. I'm going to hire him. He's not perfect, but he's good. Good enough. All right, so this individual has no value outside of pounding, and we can rename him to Pounder number 01, and we'll make him Ginger. I don't know why, but he's beautiful. Pounder 01. Now we know what he is for the rest of his life. Alright, let's get these guys here. We're gonna pick the knives. Perfect. A beautiful day. Alright. And we're starting to really make the money, as you can see. I feel like we can start expanding a little bit. So I'm just gonna keep my infrastructure up just a tad bit. Now this is where I wanted to get. I wanted to get to 6 pounders here. It's beautiful. Oh no, sorry, that's 6 heaty thingies. Start the next day. Now we're gonna need to get another bench here soon. We have room for one more individual, but we need a little bit of money. And it looks like we're gonna get bottlenecked by the pounding. Almost. Once we get a laborer and we can move items, the production times are gonna go through the roof for us. So here's blueprint upgrades. This is a good one. Discounted ingots is probably more important for us right now. And well, let me actually kind of go into the tech tree. So as you can see, there's quite a bit. Occasionally, you'll get a chance to hire a worker with 2 positive traits, smelting. So smelting will allow us to get ingots faster in a lot of ways. Second floor unlock. So I'm just scrolling. We'll get more into that later, but a lot of technology. Whoopsie daisy. We need a little bit more money. Oh yeah. Look at them go. Look at that pounded. All right, we got some cups. Got ourselves some goblets over here. 11 to 80. Let's do it. Need to keep this coming in. I'm gonna keep that full for a bit. We have a little bit of cash. Let's check it out. See who we can hire. Oh, they're all expensive. Let's hopefully get one of these out so we can hire one of these gents. We're also really, if you want to get technical, we should probably wait until we get our super dude, since we have 1 slot. I could put down another bench, though. We can get more. I do want to keep my salaries down a little bit right now. Yeah, look at them go. But right now, mainly what we need to do is just keep them crafting. Yeah, this guy's going to be a designer for sure. Perfect. It'll be fun when we get the store up. Okay, so this guy's going into design. I'm going to just keep him there. In design, eventually I will move him over to a bench. Guys, patient. They're all patiently waiting. I think you can eventually even make it so the people that are really good at smelting only smelt. That's one thing I need to figure out how to control. Alright, we got some money. We're close. I think we're 1 trade away from our... we're several trades away. Yeah, we're gonna hold off. We're gonna hold off, and our next hire is gonna be that individual. Unless, I mean, we can always put another bench down. Unless... Ooh, here we go. This guy's pretty good. He's level 3. He's pretty expensive, though. I like it, though. I like him too much. We're gonna buy him. And we're gonna get ourselves another bench. Where are you, my friend? Okay. Store. So, yeah, here's all the store stuff that we can do. Here's staff. Here we go. Okay, over here we can unlock assistance, which is really, really needed. Perfect. So now we get something called the item chest. So we don't have, everyone doesn't have to move around as much. I'll put it here for now. And the first thing we're going to do is hire an assistant. If we can afford it, we can. So go to the assistant tab, hire, assistant. So we want the dude with the bags, but not a walk speed of that terrible. This is perfect. Walks fast, wants more money. Cool with that. Cool with that all day long. Perfect. So now we're going to see a massive surge in productivity. Everybody is just going to put it right into this chest. So from here into the chest and get back to work. And this dude with a sack is going to deliver everything for us. And he can carry as many items. You can carry 3 items per level, so we want to probably get another one of these gents maybe soon, or just level the one guy up. That's going to become the bottleneck. But now that my gents don't have to maneuver too much, we can get a lot more produced. And as long as people aren't waiting to pound, I think we actually have a good setup right here. This is going to lead to a pretty lucrative Yeah, look, we got those knives going real fast. Perfect. We did it. 2200, or yeah, 2200, not bad. Now it's time to start scaling. And, dude, I'm just gonna buy the whole dang thing. Alright, we're gonna go into debt. We're gonna go into a little bit of debt. Just don't want to have to keep clicking this stupid thing. We got a new tech. Blueprint upgrades. Alright. So now we need to get a designing area up and we can start making more money this way. So this is beautiful. We're gonna focus on making a little bit of money. I'm gonna need a replacement for the individual I'm gonna put on designing, but we already picked our designer out from the beginning. So we're not gonna have too much. Ooh, tools. What did we get? What did we get? Yeah, design table. So I can go into a little bit of debt. Oh, well, let me go into any more debt. Okay, fine. They don't want to loan me any more money. Okay, let's get the knives. We're going to go for the mace. Okay, we can hire this individual. So this is a cool one. Every worker earns 10% more experience. Merchants give 5% more money as a reward. Oh, refreshing potential workers when hiring is limited to 300. I'm not too big of a fan of that. I like this guy with the experience. We're going to hire him. That's going to be the replacement. The 5% more money thing, though, does sound better. But 10% experience means our workers are going to be more productive, faster. So I think that's important, too. Ugh. Yeah, we overbought, but it's okay. All right, we're no longer broke. It's a beautiful day. A little bit of money. Perfect. All right. So we are going to get our fancy little design table. And then we're going to go into our worker tab. So you can see in the assistance, there's a transfer ingots command. So I can have them transfer ingots even. And you can produce more ingots than you need. So there are ways to really control things in this game. And that's something I need to get a little bit better at. So this is the gent, I believe, that I had. Yes. Okay. So he's going to go into the designs. And we're going to need design points over time. And then I can pick items that I have access to. I can also go to new blueprints and research new blueprints. But I need so many points. So we will get that stuff over time. That's how that works. All right, next day. Let's do this. Perfect. Yeah, we're going to need to hire another assistant. We are definitely getting bottlenecked there. So, yep. I like this guy, but it can only do 2. I don't like this person, but she has a good carry. I can't afford I can't afford any of them anyway. He's just going to have to step it up, man. He's just going to have to step it up. There's a lot of blueprints, yeah. It would be very difficult to get all blueprints in 100 days. Alright, man. We got ourselves a level. Yeah, Sabrina. Alright, she's going all in blacksmithing. Perfect. Oh, shit. She was design points. She was design points. I screwed that up. I gotta start naming these people. Alright, he is no longer Martin. He is now Science Martin. That is who he is forever now. Science Martin. Alright. She's ruined. I've ruined her forever. So we're just going to leave her as a blacksmith. Yo, she sucks. I'm laying her off. She's just a constant reminder of all the mistakes I've made in my life. I have to get rid of her. I'm sorry. I screwed her up. XP demands higher wages. Yeah, that's good. We're going to get someone better. Yeah, 4 candidates. There we go. And let's get some money in. Perfect. Did we already run out? Maces. Ladles. Perfect. Okay, we're back in business. All right, we got some clams now. Let's go to the hiring. So we need another blacksmith. I like lettuce. That's kind of an interesting name. All of these gents aren't very good. Demands less money. I really like the ones that heat ingots 50% faster. I think they're my favorite. One more refresh. All bad. One more. Oh, here he is. Yes, Mr. Pounder. There we go. So we're also going to get ourselves another assistant. Yeah. She very well could have been my ex-wife in a past life. I just had to get rid of her. Can't walk too well. Gains less experience. Demands less money. That's good enough for me right now. Being able to carry 4 items is more important. I can always fire them later after I use them out and spit them. All right. Axes. Goblets. We're going to get a green floor. Ooh, now we don't have to imagine what it would look like if our entire surroundings look like vomit. We can experience it. That looks awful. That's an awful flooring. Oh my god. Yeah, look at that. Now we're in the money. See? I got rid of that one person and everything started, you know. We're going to wait till ooh, no, we'll do it. I like that. That's a nice floor. That's a nice floor. Okay, cool. We're doing pretty darn decent right now. We're starting to really make some good money. But the game, you can see it's starting to demand more and more and more from me. So keeping up with that is pretty difficult. But we're getting there. So we can upgrade the wooden scoop. So we have 40 design points. That's why design is important. We're going to have multiple people on designing. I'm shying away from this kind of stuff. My favorite thing to level up, to be honest, it should be the thing that is the easiest to produce. I mean, when you look at these things, they all cost the same. So if I'm using 1 ingot to make a 66 tankard versus, maybe I should, yeah, specializing in instruments that bludgeon people to death does seem fitting. So we're gonna shoot for that. It takes a little bit more tech points. Oh, I forgot to name this place. Blacksmith Master. No, we are, I don't know what to call this place. The pit. We're just going to call it the pit. Beautiful. And I can make it any color I want. What is a good pit color? I don't know. It should be dark. There we go. The pit. There's no return. All right, we got some money from there. Look at that, blueprint points. So this is what we're shooting for right here, getting them blueprint points, get some stuff going up. So as we get more points, we're gonna be in good. I think we're gonna need to put 2 people in the corner if we really want to ramp this up. We definitely have the funds for all this. So I'm gonna, whoa, what the hell are you 2 doing over there? You need to get back to work. Not cool. All right, we're gonna get 2, 3, yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of these up so I don't have to keep putting them down. They're real cheap anyway. And let's look at what individuals they have for me today. So this person demands less and sucks. I mean, they got some good stuff going on. I always look at the positive before the negative on these people because, like, there are certain things I want. So this is pretty decent. He's not going to be anyone that designs anything. He's going to be a pounder. Ursula's going to be a pounder. I don't know what Ursula is. And the assistants are all handy. None of these are very good. I think we need... So you can see the walk speed on this guy's crazy. He can carry 2 extra items in their bag, so it's like he has 3. But the crazy... I don't like him, though. Something about him. Nice! Got him to level up. I'm wondering if I should increase his walk speed just a little bit. I mean, like, I do like the bag holding, but he's a really slow walker. We go to our blacksmith. Ooh, pounder number 1. He's moving on up in the world. He's beautiful. This is peak. This is what every one of my guys should look like. All right, we're doing great. Almost got another level. All right, got some blueprints. We do need to make some money. Well, that was weird. Oh, oh, I made a mistake. I need to unlock these items. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get rid of that one. Go. Cool. Now we got butcher knives. Maybe I should do butcher knives. Okay, 601. Perfect. We're making progress. All right. Extra cart, nice. Now we can have more things lined up. Doesn't really help us out too much here. Everybody's assuming their positions in the corner over here. This is kind of freaking me out, I'm not gonna lie. I think we need to get another researcher. We're not progressing fast enough for me personally. In tools, it's all the way down here. Hey. So we're gonna start the next day, and we're gonna hire someone purely for research. So let's see what we can get. Oh, this guy's not too bad. We want someone who gets extra design points and already has a lot. So let's refresh. I'm just gonna keep refreshing until I get the miracle person. Oof. Well, this guy's not too bad. He's just gonna be a blacksmith though. He's a good blacksmith. Oh, that hurt my soul, but it was worth it. No, it wasn't. Okay. We're gonna keep going. One day we'll get a good person for it. That lady I fired would have been great. All right. Looks like we got ourselves a level. So we keep over specializing in one thing. Beautiful. Look at our... Oh, the butcher knife. Yeah, 140 points if we want to go from 89 to 95. It's pretty sweet. And it takes iron ingots. All right. Between the two bag holders, it looks like we're doing a good job of keeping up with everything. There's 3 grand right there. Not bad. Oh, boy. Yep. Bunch of really bad jobs, but we'll take them. All right, everybody in the corner. Oh, running out of... Yeah, we're going to just fill that whole thing up. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, we already went down that route. The assistants, though, maybe we should look at them real quick. Just make sure no one's exceptional. Yeah, look at this person. Level 2 demands a little bit more, but they each got that extra bag. Oh, man, look at this one. That's pretty sweet. Fast walk speed. I like this guy with 20% walk and the bag. It kind of offsets things. I'm going to hire this person. That's not a bad one. Slow, but they got the 20% bonus, so they can always increase it. So we're going to need multiple people moving stuff. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to upgrade that at all. I do want the money. All right, we're still rich. Go the blacksmith. Gent. Nope, not that gent. Oh, designer. Nice. Now he's going to go up to 75 design points per day. Tomorrow we'll try to get some more. Perfect. And we're going to redesign all this. Cool. Perfection. Let's see what research we got. Enable selling items to customers via rack. This is important. There are more merchants to choose from. We're going to do this one first. We're not quite ready to open a store yet. It is actually an investment. Ooh, okay, so that's going to be a weird problem. I might need to get myself another rack. They seem to be doing okay. They're not having to wait in line too long for each other. But they are waiting. And I don't like that they're waiting in line. Okay. We're gonna do a little bit. We're gonna do a little bit of organization here. All right, we'll do it in the morning. I'm gonna pull some of this stuff over. Perfect. All right. Yeah, I think we're gonna up these goblets. These seem to be really so you can see now we're getting uncommon quality, so we're gonna get different kind of points over here. So you earn a point every time an item is crafted, so you need certain points to advance certain skills. We're eventually gonna get out of the common quality points. We're almost there, and then we're gonna be bottlenecked there. Got a little bit of a level here. Perfect. Now he's much faster. Ooh. Secret chest. I want the chest. The moderate chance something valuable is inside. Alright, we got some shrubbery. I'm not a big fan of decorating, but there we go. We're sophisticated now. We got potted plants. Really making the area feel alive. Okay. It looks like we got enough pounders for now. We got more decorations? Oh, the chains. Yes. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with this. Here we go. Yeah. We'll hang a chain. It's pretty sweet. There we go. If you like hanging chains off of walls, holy shit. Alright. Let's make some cleavers here and get some blueprint points. Oh yeah, you're right. 4th offer slot. My bad. There we go. Forgot I got that. Thank you. Alright, yeah, we need to reorganize some of this stuff a little bit better. I don't want to upgrade scoops. Let's look at new blueprints. The ladle one came up a few times. The grill fork. They're going pretty freaking fast, man. All right, let's go to the blacksmith and see if we can hire anybody who's smart. We're looking for someone with earns design points faster. I would take them at level 1. I would take them at level 1. I'm gonna take this person. I'm gonna take them. They're not very good, but we really just need to get it going, right? And I think we're gonna hire another blacksmith. So personally, I like people who can either pound faster or melt faster, and that's what I look for. I don't really care about wages or any of that stuff. So that guy's, yeah, you can't have a negative that bad. Oh man, oh my god, they're killing me. All of them suck. Okay, we're gonna go broke if I go too crazy down that road. All right, let's see who got leveled. All right, so she's pretty good actually, but she's the heat ingots. Yeah, she's definitely an ingot person. Oh, we got Dick. All right, we're good. Let's see what research we got. Enables the selling of items to customers. Perfect. That's the next step. Getting the store up. We're gonna hold off until I have a much more sophisticated group of people, though. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to do that. Okay, I'm just gonna do it now. We'll put it here for now. Keep forgetting to do that. I gotta speed this up. That works. I would have preferred to have both of them in the middle, but that works too. And let's see. I think we're going to want another pounder here. And I'm going to go one more bucket just in case. Want to make sure that we're not getting anyone being slow. There we go. Okay, we're ready to go now. Yeah, that's pretty nice. It looked like we did need that extra bucket. It's kind of hard to see where the bottlenecks are. You gotta watch really close to see if anyone's lining up behind anybody. But they're so cheap. They're so cheap. Okay, iron goblet. Ooh, kitchen knife. For sure. Let's get that kitchen knife up. They're doing a good job. I think we're getting a lot more points over here now, too. Perfect. Oh, man. Yeah, they're starting to get fast. Goblets? Heck yeah. So the store, we'll have to tell people to do store items versus over here, and then we can pick items to put on the shelf. So if we want to sell cleavers and stuff like that. They don't sell too quickly, so I mean, I've almost found you can include everyone together and just have maybe 1 or 2 people starting off, because you have to get your guy to level up before they're really, really good. But, okay. If we are to do a store, it doesn't need to be too big. And realistically speaking, I think that the bottom area should be roughly about this big. Perfect. And then the store doesn't have to be too darn big. The store can actually just be a little corner. That. We're going to have a door here, here, here for people to come in and out. We want our people to be able to move freely, so maybe actually I'll have a door there too. You have doors all over if you want. Okay, well, I'll figure out the door situation later. Floor, puke green. Yeah. We worked really hard for this puke green floor. And then I like the blue floor here. I'm gonna redo the whole place in the blue. I like these people. And it does look like we were supposed to get a nice... Yeah, there's gotta be a button to replace wall painting. Well, I'll get in the wall painting later then. Oh, here we go. We got the wall painting now. There we go. Make this look a little nicer. Perfect. Oh, I see. Lower wall, upper wall paint. I got you now. You have to select each for both sides. Perfect. A little more sterile now. Yeah, carpentry on green. Okay, so we can have a store now. So the checkout, this is where the bottleneck comes, is getting people in and out of your store. And so we're gonna have racks, weapon racks, pottery racks, utensil racks. So, displays utensils and pottery, displays tools and weapons. So I think we're gonna probably sell butcher knives. So you can see customer bonus from decorative value. So this is where decorations come into play. And you can get that just naturally. But I know how important aesthetics can be. So we got a rug. And yeah, potted plants. There we go. We're so close. What do I need? Ooh, curtains. I don't know why curtains on the door looks that good, but they do. And yeah, a banner. A banner right there. Yeah, that looks ugly. And we need chains. Ooh, we got these lovely chains. There, we did it. Wow, 2,450. Okay. That looks very bad. Oh, paintings. There we go. Oh, I like this. It's like a message. It's like you know, like the farmer with on chains and stuff. He's oppressed. Item overlapping. I can't do it. Oh man, it was gonna be beautiful. All right, I'll put the painting over here. We'll have the duality thing going on. Okay, so let's pause. So over here, we can't put butcher knives. So tomahawks, bludgeons. We'll do bludgeoning for now. I like to keep it to 1 personally in the beginning, and we have to assign individuals to make that. So what you want to do is, we'll need a cash register, is craft 4 racks, right? So I'm going to take this dude right here. No. We're going to take Pounder. Yeah, Pounder 001 is going to be dedicated to crafting for those racks. And I'm just going to leave him like that. It's beautiful. All right, we want to level up the bludgeoning for sure. So now that we've kind of designated, we're going to, you know, build hammers. We got a good thing going on there. And we're getting close to being able to upgrade it. Oh, we got new blueprint options too. Not available options. Oh gosh. So yeah, silver goblets. So you can see we can really start going up. Yeah, there's a lot more in this game. All right, let's go with the metal scoop. Now we can make scoops. All right. We're gonna get him a little bit better at pounding. And the cashier, we need to hire cashier. So there's 2 skills, communication, and I think it's just communication, actually. Communication is good because that... we'll go into more of this. I need to actually hire someone. I like this person a lot. They're almost good. This person's decent. Ooh, attracts 1% more customers. I have no idea what that 1% translates into. I like this person. They're really well-rounded. We're going to hire them. Yeah. But this right here limits how many people per... See, the cashier will attract 6 more customers per day. So it doesn't matter if you build 1 million of something, you have to have your cash register be able to do it. And then customers are willing to wait 22 seconds in line before leaving. 1% more for every item sold. So you can see your cashiers are pretty darn powerful. Pretty darn powerful. Okay. And we got the money coming in. We got the research coming in. Ooh, enable smelting. All right. So now we can just craft raw ingots, and that's going to be a game changer. So let's see what we got here. Ore crate. So now we can, now we can make our own ingots. Isn't that beautiful? With our smelter over here. And I might need to put a chest or something over here. Yeah, put a chest. Oh boy. So there's different ore types too. There we go. We're in business, man. Now I just need to hire someone for this. At least I think I do. Ah, it's assistants who craft ingots and assistants who transfer ingots. Okay. That's some serious business right there. Alright, I like this guy. He doesn't need to walk much. He's got a good feel to him. We're gonna hire one more. I like this guy too. We can't afford him. Alright. Well, we'll speed this up. Some checkout counters, no cashiers. Alright. So we got our boy now. We got a dude. Yeah. We got everyone working together. This is starting to, you can see it's already starting to ramp up quite a bit. We need to get a cash register in there. Alright, we got another bottleneck right here. We're gonna need another chest. I'm gonna have to organize this, but yeah, they're getting a lot faster at moving these things. So they're moving all, yeah, so this is the problem. Okay, so if I can keep all this stuff centralized, I can just naturally have this be efficient. So you see the problem. Oof, that looks bad. Yeah, they're moving side sections. So if I can keep all these guys right here, this is gonna be great. All right. I need someone to transfer ingots now. So let's try to get an assistant who can do that. I'm gonna refresh. I like the guy with... I like XP. I feel like we need a go-getter right now to level up quickly. Pick and ingot storage is the source. Oh. I see. You need 1 per. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, there's a warehouse too. So I selected that one. I think that worked. We'll find out here in a second. Yeah, he moved 1 ingot. He's beautiful. We're moving on up. All right, level 4. Get those skills in. Every time we get a level like that, we're just getting that much more efficient. All right, let's make some knives. Ooh. All right, we're going to upgrade our bludgeoning. Perfect. We're going to upgrade the cleaver, too. Those are some good items. We probably should start making cleavers. We got a good amount of bludgeoning. And we're making some coin off this, but not like a crazy amount. I think enough to justify like the wages of hiring another cashier. So let's get another cashier in here. I like the more well-rounded ones, personally. This one's pretty sweet. Attracts 1% less customers. No, that's not sweet. Yeah, if they're crippled or if they cost more, I'm happy to take those individuals. I don't like the XP. Yeah, we're going to have to hold off on this. This isn't looking good for me right now. All right, and I screwed up already. Okay. Well, we're at least making... we're cutting down on some of our costs over here. We need to figure out how to get some more money coming in, though. I want to take this to the next level. So our shop attracts approximately 5 customers per day. This looks... Says 19. Cool. Plus 3 from purchase racks. Distinct items displayed. So the more items I have, the more customers I can attract. And then from the cashiers. Plus 1. Plus 75% from decorations. So that's really interesting. The higher quality we can get, the higher quality, the more likely they are to buy them. So that's cool. All right, we got our assistant. I'm going to put 1 into movement. It looks like movement's becoming a little bit more important for them now. All right, so this is the crafter for the racks. Founder. So we're going to make him pretty darn good now. All right, we're pulling a profit. New day. Oops, let's get the money off the rack first. I don't want any of these decorations. They're all ugly. That wall paint's actually pretty sweet. All right, let's upgrade this. Got to make sure we have the best bludgeoning items in the game. Let's see if we can get ourselves a cashier. Steven's not too bad. But he's got that. Yeah, I like the guys who want more money. Personally, I'm cool paying people money. This one's cool. This old man Steven here, 1% more. We're going to take him. He's going to level up and he's going to be great. I mean, he's not amazing, but he's better than anything else I could get. All right, so there's another blacksmith, Ursula. All right, every time they level up, we're getting that much more powerful. Okay, we're moving pretty quick now. So this, we should be putting stuff right directly in. We're burning through all of this really quick. I'm wondering if this is... He's just making 1 at a time? And he's moving them by hand? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Craft ingots. Okay. Well, let's see if I can speed this up. This is an assistant, right? Okay. We're gonna need good move. No, no, no. Why are they attracting? That's so weird. Alright. I like all of these gents. So I'm gonna take this person. I think it's... Yeah, it's so weird. Oh, the transfer ingot guy. Look at him. He's can only move 1. Okay. We're gonna set that up with the prop. Pick an ingot storage as the target destination. I did. Oh, as a source. Oh, my bad. He's transferring ingots between this place and this place. So, okay, I got you now. I am a dork. So, I want them to place the ingots here and then transfer them there. My God. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I didn't realize that's how that worked. I feel dumb now. So, all right. How did I do that? Okay, click here. There we go. Now he's set up appropriately. So now he'll place it there, and then this gent will move it over there. Cool. Now I can get more of these bad boys. Good to know. Good to know. So we're going to get ourselves multiples of these. I'm going to organize this all in a little bit. It's making a lot more sense. That's why there was nothing there, because I was moving all of it out. Perfect. Yeah, I have to organize all this stuff. Okay. Getting a little crazy. Oh, nice. The designers. So this is design right here. We get a little bit more design points from her now. Got another. Yes. Elric the Pounder is good now. We got a lot going on. But I found that doing the merchant offers in the initial stages still does produce quite a bit of money. It is good to have, you know, this stuff going on, and it looks like we're selling quite a bit. I might need to get one more person working in addition to what I have, so we'll work on that. This seems really, really slow. I guess it's smart. I'm not too impressed with the smelting. I guess it just gives you like that much less time before things get weird. We'll give her one walk, one move. All right, 3,300. We're doing great. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got some technology too. Occasionally, workers will get a chance to hire with 2 positive traits. Oh, dude, that is dope. I gotta fire everybody now. 2 positive traits. Superman. That is so cool. All right, let's start the next day. Let's organize everything. Okay. It's a little unorganized, but it is still pretty darn efficient. We're going to leave it alone for now. I'm going to put this guy here in the corner. I think we need a little bit more staff benches. I'm going to put them all in the corner here. Eventually, I'll give them a nice little room. There we go. All right, so this should run a little bit better. There we go. Let's get these guys full up. There we are. Now we're pounding. So the main trick now is going to be to hold out for those Goldilocks people with double good traits. All right, look at that. Got some money. New wall paint. Ugh. All right. I don't like it at all. We got a couple choices. I guess we could upgrade the tomahawk. I think it's smart to kind of upgrade everything, so we do want to kind of get rid of all the crap, because if we look at our technology now, there's only enables the hiring of more skilled workers. There's only a few more left. A lot of it's in the good leagues. Unlocks the oak forest. So that's kind of cool. It looks like you have a way to get trees for free, basically. So I think that's the drive to want to do carpentry. All right. All workers move 10% faster. Already like that. Refreshing potential workers, limited to 3. That's cool. Attracts 10% more customers every day. That's cool. This one has all max skills and a wage of 1,000 a day. I am not rich. That's not bad though when you think about it, because you put her like on design points. Oh man, that's a toughie. I like this one. I like 10% movement speed on everybody. Something about that just speaks to me. And that person is going to be crafting for the racks. Going to help out with the rack crafting. All right. We're getting to the point where I need more of this. I think I'm going to go this way now. And we're going to get one more pounder in. There we go. More heat, more pounding. Go vertical from where the racks are. Eventually, I'm going to reorganize all this into its own super room. There we go. Dude, these guys are leveling. Yeah, look at that. 2.5 seconds. That is amazing. Craft ingots. Heck yeah, you can. All right. We need to get his bag speed up. He's like almost worthless without, you know, being able to move stuff. Perfect. Yeah, the raw ore just keeps needing to be refilled. I think it's probably wise to get a couple of these bad boys down so that I don't have to, you know, I can refill 2 of them instead of having to refill 1 over and over again. Buys me a little bit more time, right? All right, metal scoop. I want to get all of these things out of the normal territory. Look at that. Oak forest unlock. Yeah, we can spend extra points to unlock it, so we don't even need any of those points. That's pretty cool. All right, let's take a gander at who we can hire. Occasionally, we'll get people with 2 positive. Oh, here's... Whoa. That is so cool. I like this guy. We're going to hire him. He's expensive. He is expensive, but I like him. All right, assistants. XP and walks faster. Hire. Hired. Yeah. He's going to start hiring people. Yeah, Joan's pretty sweet. Got the double blues. No room for lumberjacks. What am... Oh, cool. So I think eventually we get a mine as well. That's really neat. There's a whole lumberjack thing. And there is this warehouse right here. We can store wood in the warehouse. Eventually it looks like we get ores too. So yeah, I'm staying away from the trees. That is cool though that there's a way for us to get those things for cheap. We're going to leave all this. There's new blueprints. Longbow. I don't want it. Ladle. Okay. And the fork. We're cool. We don't need no forks. The store. Ooh, high shelves. Okay. Overlap. Okay. I think we need to start bringing some stuff in here. I'm going to do butcher knives in here. We'll get more customers. Start the next day. We're a little broke right now. It's okay. We're going to make it back. Yeah, it is really cool how, yeah, the rare workers get the little blue icons. I bet you, and then Christine, these elite workers get an even cooler color. Does help you know like who to fire. All right, Hector, the ingot transfer is definitely going to need speed because he's moving distances. Perfect. Nice. Get some more design points. Look at that. Oh, wow. That's a whole 75. He's almost max now. That is beautiful. Let's get some money. All right, we're no longer broke. Give him a little bit of speed. Let him carry a little bit more. Now, oh, look at all the cleavers we made. That's pretty sweet. We made those fast. We're not really making much money off our store yet. We got to give it time. I'm hoping to get the cash registers, you know, upgraded. All right. Definitely need to get walk speed on that individual up. They already do have a good carry capacity. Yeah, you can see the symbols above them too. That's pretty sweet. All right. Yeah, let's get that ladle upgraded. I don't know why. Gonna have upgraded ladles. Yeah, I'm liking having 2 of these. It's making it a lot easier for me. Spend a little bit of money there. I think we're gonna have to go to the next tier as far as production goes here soon. I think I'm gonna move these guys in the bank. All right, let's get serious. Let's get real serious. We need a little bit of cash. I need to double this up. I need this on this side. I'm gonna pull ingot production into the back room. I'm gonna take all these benches and put them in a little corner room. We're gonna get this all pretty. Oh, there's the forest. Oh, damn, dude. You can build out the whole freaking forest area, too. I did not know this. I don't want anything to do with the forestry aspect of this game, but this is really cool. I'm gonna just focus on what I was doing, but that is really cool. I did not know that there were secondary areas. Iron mine, that's what we want. Boom. There we go. Now we're gonna focus on the iron mine. We got a lot going on. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about right here. Iron mine workers. Iron, copper, and silver. Let's get ourselves a miner. Okay, pickaxe. Rest 30%. We're looking for Goldilocks. We're looking for double people. Right there. Pickaxe 25, rest 35%. Naomi. Perfect. One more. Oh, we didn't get lucky. We'll come back tomorrow. Perfect. All right. Day ended. Complete. That going. So they're just gonna, I think they're just gonna mine the raw ore. Oh, nice. So I won't have to purchase the ore anymore. Okay, so this is how this works. They mine the raw ore, it comes over, I make the ingots. Let's see. Torch, rest area. Yeah, we need money. We need money bad. Pickaxe rack. It's not bad. It's not bad. We definitely need to get one more person down here. Nice. I don't need design points right now, though. All right, we got some money right there. 43. Some cups. Yep, looks like we're good on items there, but they're having a hard time selling stuff. And we need more blacksmiths. All right, it's time to start mass hiring blacksmiths more than anything. Let's see. Design points. It doesn't start off with a lot of design points. Don't like it. Ooh, that's a nice one, but no mining. Or, sorry, no smithing. Now I only want to hire the good ones. That's the problem. I'm addicted to that perfection. And they're expensive. I think we also need potentially more people doing other stuff. Okay, so the transfer dude. He's gonna go here. I need to hire another transfer guy. Oh man, I have to pay 400 every time, huh? All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we're gonna have to wait for tomorrow. Get them going. They're doing a good job. We're gonna start getting a lot of ingots being produced. Nice. Got a cashier leveled up. So customers are willing to wait 24 more seconds. 2 more customers. I like the concept of more customers. I feel like that's the biggest problem right now. The assistant who's transferring ingots increases walk speed. Perfect. Nice. 4,200. We're making money. Got ourselves a research. Discounted ores. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, we'll do that. It's a good one. And can we upgrade any of this stuff? Tinkerts. Always good to get the next tier up. Anything. I have a lot of people in there. 22 items. Alright, let's start the next day and we need to start hiring. We definitely need another person for moving stuff along. We don't have enough. So let's look at hiring another assistant for movement. 2 extra items, more XP, 2,400. I like Alice. We need her, so we're gonna hold off. Get some money. Nice. I think I need to make someone who brings ore from the warehouse now too, or something. All right. Well, let's get Alice. All right. We afforded Alice. I'm gonna leave her on transfer. She's perfect. Restock raw resources. There we go. So we need another assistant. There we go. Movement and XP. Alan. Alan is going to Restock iron ores. There we go. We got ourselves a little business now. I guess it is kind of smart just to have two. If I'm going to restock them. The money. They're moving pretty quick. We need to hire more blacksmith. Alright, sweet. We're making a little coin over here now. Store probably needs a little bit more action. And we need to hire more miners. So now we're at kind of that early game money bottleneck where we can expand in a lot of different directions, but we just need a lot of capital. So we're just going to keep working. Oh, what's that? Oh, alright, I'm going to upgrade these things because I'm just tired of getting the message that I can. Don't want to see it anymore. Nice, a little bit of money. Not a good amount. Yeah, we're starting to get, but this is cool. Design points are always welcome. All right, here we go. Nice. Fewer merchants offers need to be completed to get an elite worker. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, 17 now to get the elite workers. And we got a design increase. Beautiful. Oh wow, we got some big dogs over here. I might have to start firing people at some point soon. Here we go. Alright, not great. Let's go to the mine. And let's see what we can do to make this place a little bit better. Decrease health points of each rock. That's cool. We're gonna get that for sure. This is a decoration. I think it does make the place look nicer. Rest area. So we already have a rest area, so we have 4 miners. Great elevator. Okay, cool. We have a limited space, and that means you can really build this out and optimize it. It looks like we got multiple little points here. Drinks maximum stamina increases. Fire pit, increased stamina regenerate. Okay, cool. We can really make this place our own. 180 per day. That's pretty darn good. So yeah, realistically, I just need to get some money coming in. Ooh, I should not have done that. I don't have enough for it. It's cool. We'll leave it for now and we'll get it. So what we need to do... I think I'm just gonna hire a bunch of people and then we can fire them as we find better alternatives, because this is gonna save me a lot of money. Yeah, 400 to refresh. Okay, 1 refresh, 2 refreshes. Ah, there we go. 10 more stamina. I'm addicted to the perfect workers. They're just too good. These guys actually have terrible stats, so 1 more refresh. 1 more refresh. There we go. Stamina. Not really good pickaxe speed, but they're going to level up. They're going to be good workers for us. 180 HP per ore. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so the better pickaxe speed they have, easier this will be. Well, we got 3 people now, so this is going to be quite a bit of ore collection for us. And they'll level up and they'll get better. I think it's time for us to upgrade the store too. And we are leveling up so quickly. This is beautiful. We're a little broke. Need to get some money ASAP. But now I just need to kind of fill in the positions. I've built the infrastructure and things are good. See, what can we upgrade? I think we're selling butcher knives and bludgeons. I'd like to get these guys up first, so we're going to hold off. Alright, we got ourselves another level. This assistant who crafts ingots. Just speed up. Oh man, I am totally out of money. This is not good. we're broke. Yeah, I need to stop spending money for a little bit. Oh, I thought I needed people for the warehouse, but it turns out they'll just do it themselves. Well, that's stupid. Transfer ingot. Restock raw resources. Yeah, this guy right here, he's supposed to be the only one working. Alright, we got some money. Yes, clubs. Okay. Let's take a peek at blacksmiths. We need to get things moving faster. Earn points. No good skills. Don't want anyone with carpentry. Walks. And attracts more customers. It's interesting. It's not what I'm looking for. I probably should get the one that decreases this to 300 next. We're going to blow through all of our money trying to get the perfect dude. Miranda's pretty sweet, but I don't like anything about her. Alright, we're going to go broke. That's not terrible. I don't really need walk speed, though. Ugh. This is where you lose the money, is trying to get them perfect workers. We're gonna get one in each for her. Blacksmith, nice. More pounding. Okay, look at that. That's a lot of things. Let's get the bludgeon up. Boom, 103. I need to put my money where it belongs. Okay. Hiring more skilled workers. I'm not really sure how I feel about wanting to pay more money for workers, but higher level the better. Kind of like taking them when they're level 1 and making them how I want. So the graph shows the total number of customers who entered your shop and the total number of customers who left angry. So no angry customers. This graph shows the number of items considered by the customer on average yellow. Okay, so I probably need, yeah, look at that, 2,800 on day 19. That's not bad. Not good either. Golden shop. Okay, it's not bad. We probably need to get a little bit more action going on here. So I think the next wad of cash, I'm going to refill everything. All right, we're in good shape now. All right, the pounder for the racks is... Oh, dude, he's maxed now. Look at that. It's amazing. He's level 5. Eventually, I'm going to have to let him go and hire one of the better people. But for now, you know, they're doing their job. My God, they're leveling so quick. Yeah, craft ingots. Speed. All right. Ooh, we can do it again. Legendary bludgeoned. That is sweet. Legendary items are more likely to sell too, so that's going to be great. Let's fill these bad boys up. We're only slightly broke. Yes. This is great. I think the next round of money, we're going to get ourselves one more blacksmith. I feel like we have just enough. I do also need to get a chest, and I totally spaced on that. I think one more chest is going to help with the conga line that I'm kind of seeing. Perfect. This is good. I don't think there's any inefficiencies so far. And the shop is helping. I mean, it's bringing in, you know, that casual cash, helping us keep everything flowing. Ooh. Oh. And I think we're doing okay down here with the ore. We're bringing in a good amount. There's 3 nodes that they can work from. Oh, yep, let's upgrade the tomahawk. Tomahawk seems to be a pretty common one. Collected 42. And it all adds up, right? Second floor. Yeah, why not? Let's get the second floor. I can't even go there yet. We already got enough going on. We need to get this shop flowing. I think everything's pretty big, though. I mean, we got a good thing going on here. You know what? I made a huge mistake here. We should have a door right here so that they can get the ore from the back here. That was really dumb of me. They're having to walk much far. Yeah, that's perfect. So this is probably the best place for the ore refinery. It's right next to the warehouse. Perfect. This is good enough for now. I'm gonna get this dude's speed up a bit more. He can already carry quite a bit. I think speed is gonna become more and more important now. Alright, got a big chunk of cash. Nice. There we go. 68. Alright, let's take a peek. Let's see if we can get ourselves some new blacksmiths. I don't like it. I want people who can climb stairs 50% slower. Nice. Yeah, you can really specialize. I know we're going through our money. I'm gonna have to stop. 3. Ooh. I like this guy. 3,900. He's good. He's level 4. I don't like the fact that he has bad skills, though, but yeah, it's too late. It's okay. He wasn't that good. The shop is making it a lot easier for us to count for the delay in cash coming in, though, so it is pretty sweet. We got a lot of stuff for sale. Probably make some more racks, but probably make some more people for selling. Nice. 6 grand in ladles. Alright, what do we want to do with him? He's a restocker. Okay, he definitely needs higher speed. Nice. Okay. More money. I think more customers. Alright, let's take a peek. See who we can hire for blacksmiths once more. Refresh. Don't like it. Ooh, he's got good stats, but yeah. We want people who can smelt. Movement and XP. That's not bad. I'm gonna hire him. Okay, we got people doing all this junk. Cashier. Let's get ourselves another cashier. Let's start expanding the storefront a little bit more. Yeah, big weapon rack. That's sweet. Get these guys going. Bludgeons. And this guy will do tomahawks. Get a little bit, yeah. Tomahawks, bludgeons. Just get a little bit more variety. They like that stuff, so. Get 2 more gents in here. Look like we were actually really close to another bonus, too. Yep, 50 points away. Okay. We just need another pot, right? There we go, we did it. Okay, let's get ourselves 2 more cashiers. Alright, that's a good guy right there, Miles. I'll take Una. Let's just get him in, right? Alright, now I feel like we're gonna start really making money off this store. We already have plenty of items for everybody. Money should start flowing crazy now. Back to the blacksmith. Who we got? Nice. Another maxed out blacksmith. I feel like the area that's kind of missing right now is the smelting. I don't really know how much money we're saving, though. Probably should just focus on the mine itself. Alright, we got a big chunk of cash. I think I'm going to throw that all into the mine. Hiring discounts up to 500 coins cheaper to hire new workers. I mean, that's cool. It all adds up, right? Go back to the mine. We got 5 grand we can pump into this bad boy. I mean, their wages aren't too crazy bad. I think in the long run, this is gonna probably be a good move. get a rest area. Decreases health points of each rack. Does this stack? That's the question I have. You already have the maximum amount? Okay. Okay. I wonder how many of these I need. It's actually an interesting question. Probably don't need to worry about it too much yet. Okay. Well, it looks like for now we're just going to worry about hiring miners. 3. Alright. Walks. 10 more stamina. Perfect. Refresh. XP. Sleep. Perfect. One more. One more dude. I really like the pickaxe damage, though. I feel like that's more important. There we go. Pickaxe and XP. Perfect. Okay. Let's get these guys really rolling now. We got a good mining operation. This should help us reduce some of our costs on iron. Beautiful. All right. Start the next day. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Probably need one more smelter. Oh, we're a little broke now. The wages, I think that's the wages that did that. That's okay. We'll make it back. Let's get the tomahawks to a higher level since we're selling them. Perfect. Yeah. Look at that money roll in now. I need to learn this item. I think I'm just going to exit out of it. And we'll choose another one. Later. Now let's... 500 blueprint points. That's pretty sweet. Stairs and store. Yeah, we got some good stuff going on. Let's see who just got a level. Blacksmith. Crafter the racks. Nice. Now we got a faster rack crafter. We got a lot of stuff going on over here too. So yeah, we're starting to see the money come in. That's definitely paying their wages. So that's good. Not excited about taking these low cost things, but you know what? Gotta make a buck. Yeah, it's looking like I'm not gonna have to fill these guys up anymore. We need to hire one more dude for the smelting though. So what is this? This is the assistant. Craft ingots. Okay. Let's hire an assistant. Fresh. I like the 1% more customer. I don't know about... This is a really strong character. I'm just gonna hire them. I think we'll figure it out later, but that's pretty amazing right there. Alright, cool. Yeah, we got plenty of ore. I think I'm gonna have... I think I might just bust this wall down so that I can make this a little bit better. Feel like the most efficient way to do this is have the racks in the middle. Yeah, I feel like I'm eventually just gonna have 2 of these bad boys going. And I'll move everything around once I can. Yeah. I think I got a good idea for how to do this. Research over here, these dudes over here. Yeah, we have it going on. We don't really need too many more of these gents too. We got it quite a bit. Oh god darn it. Not want wood. Oh nice, we got a miner up. Oh nice. Couple. Yep, definitely gonna get the pickaxe damage up. Cool, we can do copper. 75 a hit. Oh yeah, they're gonna be mining like crazy. What's he doing? Design. Wonderful. 250 design points per day. Perfect. All right, we're really starting to make money now. Okay. So I think what I want to do... Get these guys a little bit more organized. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll move this around a bit. Think how many do we have? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. So we probably want about like at least 6 to 7 of these, and it could be done. I think 6 is probably good for now, and I think we should be able to keep up with all that. Let's go into miner. Copper mine, silver mine. Okay. Assistance. Craft ingots. Okay. So we just need a bunch of assistants to start crafting ingots here. All these dudes have... I actually don't think they need to be that crazy cool. Like, that's fine. They can walk up. They might pan out that they become valuable that way. Okay, we're running out of money. Start the day. Get more of these gents moving. We got a lot of points coming in now, though, so that's really sweet. Alright, let's see what tech we got. More skilled workers. Okay. I just need to get one of these guys out so I can get this going. We're a little broke right now. Spent a lot of money, but it's gonna catch up here real quick. Okay. I need to get... Okay. So I got this dude stocking from there. I need a dude stocking this to this. Oh, let me see. We need a little bit of money. To get a little bit of money, I need to fix that. Store is a little, like I said, store is a little bit hard to get people to buy stuff. I think the trade caravans are really when things are going to ramp up for us. I think I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to pull someone who's got the best speed. Joan. Joan is going to transfer from here. Alright, I think we're in good shape now. Got a big chunk of cash. Perfect. Alright, goblets, 400. Always good to reinvest your money. Make sure you're well stocked. There we go. Okay. We've reinvested our money well. We got a good thing going. This gen over here. This is someone who just literally moves things, so I'm going to give them much better, yeah. Screw movement on these guys. Let's make sure they can just move a lot. I'll get them better. Alright, transfer ingots. Restock raw resources. This guy needs to be able to move a lot. Nice. Almost another max blacksmith. Design. Very good. I feel like I'm doing fine with 2 people doing design, although I could ramp that up too. Oof. 47. Alright, we're breaking even. Unlocks nicer shop racks. Interesting. And let's see. Yep. Design new craft racks, design new items. Upgrade this blueprint. What the? Okay. I'm gonna upgrade this ladle. Alright, store. Oh, nicer racks. I'm just gonna put another one in here. What do I want to sell here? More butcher knife. You have not unlocked the next level of this item. Okay. Okay, we can upgrade these items to their... That's cool. I don't have to wait. Neat. Next day it is. Our wages are getting a little high. That's alright. Okay, I think we're in good shape. We have 2 main points for drop-offs. The pit grows. Things are looking decent. We got a good amount of iron coming in now. Nice that I don't have to completely manage all that and it can become autonomous. Alright, let's see. Which one's going to pay me the most money? Right, we need to hire more blacksmiths. Well, let's see. What do we need? Do we have items? Yeah, we have a lot of items. So, I need another assistant for transferring items. And then we need more blacksmiths. Refresh. Get the perfect. Carry 2 extra. More XP. Ooh, look at this gent. That is beautiful. That's perfect for transferring. Oh, we got train. There we go. Yeah, let's get a little bit more money out of this. 1%. It adds up, right? And then the blacksmith. Let's hire the blacksmiths. Let's see if I... Oh, I got 17. Perfect. I was going to say. Let's see if I can get a perfect guy. Refreshing goes to 300. That's a good one. All blacksmiths walk at the same speed while carrying as they do while empty-handed. Bonus from customers 25% higher. I like this one. I like this one a lot. I'm gonna hire her. That, like, if everyone's if they all move the same speed, that's kind of crazy. Let's get the butcher knife up. All right. Restock the iron. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. All right, we need to get more blacksmiths though. %. I wonder why they're... Oh, that's a good one. I'm hiring him. That's a good one. Yeah, an extra one of those is going to help us out. All right. I think we're finally getting some good traction here. Assistant, transfer items. Yeah, let's get her speed up. Miner, nice. I'm gonna get the hammer up. Go check out our mine. I feel like they're not doing an entirely great job. I need more out of them. I mean, some things just come with level. Extra, one more merchant offer slot. I don't need an extra merchant offer slot. I need copper mine. I'm gonna hold off on spending anything. We're getting up there. I think this designer's already pretty much hit its peak, so I'm gonna leave it because he wants 200. He's a jerk. Leave him alone. Yeah. I could highest skill first. All skills do not level up. Oh, okay. I wonder if I put them on do not level up, if it will stop bugging me about it. It's weird. Very good. We got a lot going on here. Let's take a look at people we can hire now. We got a big wad of cash. Need a couple more blacksmiths for sure. If we want to make that big money, we got to get the blacksmiths going. Not bad, but not good. Ugh. All of them suck. Yeah, all of them suck. Alright, let's get some money in. Boom. Alright. 8 items plus 2. That's a lot. Let's get their speed up. Let's make them move a little bit faster. Okay. We made an impressive amount of money. Let's start looking at seeing if we can get any. It's good to check because you get, you know, free people. Good to see if you got any good ones. I don't care about lumberjacks. Alright. Let's start the next day. See what we can unlock now. Silver mine. Oh no. We're advancing pretty quick. Gonna have to make a specialty area at this rate. That's for sure. We're keeping up with the goblets for now. I think we should probably get more gobs. Let's actually take a peek. See what new blueprints we can get. Silver goblet. Not available. What do we need? Oh, we need bigger, bigger stuff. So this Doom Mace takes the next tier up in iron production. So if I want to make cooler stuff, I'm gonna have to look at smelting big steel ingots. This is iron or steel ingots just in general. Okay, that's copper. That's bronze. It's large bronze. It's sterling silver. All right, that's a whole another. Damn, dude. There's a lot. There is a lot to this game. I feel like I need to make this smaller. Cram it all in. All right. Yeah, everyone's doing great. Let's go back to hiring. A lot of shit once more. We need a wad of cash before I can purchase anybody though. But yeah, I like to keep these guys close to this area. Smelting, I think, does really well here. We're not entirely keeping up with production, are we? We need one more person. We need a few more people crafting ingots. Let's take a peek. Really hate this guy. I mean, that's not bad. Oh, whatever. Just get to work. Just get to work. Yeah, you're gonna do iron. All right, this gent is amazing. maxed out. We're gonna get them all the way there. Nice. We're getting some more mining levels. I'm gonna do stamina on this gent and see if that makes a difference at all. Oop, money. Big wad of cash. Alright, we're going for the... Oh, look at that. So this is kind of dangerous, though. This is kind of dangerous. Trying to think. 16 grand. We'll go with the ladles for now. Alright. People are starting to get levels. Oh yeah, for sure need to increase his hit on that. That was bad. Abysmal. Make them faster. Alright, we're in business now. Got some fast dudes. Yeah, they're pulling the resources pretty darn well. Alright, we got almost 20. Oof. 7. Alright, we're really making... Cash is starting to come in. I feel like if I hire more blacksmiths, it's going to be even more nuts. So, alright, max. Burning through so much money right now. I probably should have got the dude who lowered this to 300. I'm going to do that next because I didn't realize how many times I'd be re-rolling. Oh, crap. Ooh. Beautiful. That's a good one. This is what we want. Eats faster or takes 20% less time. Those are the big ones. I don't really care about stair stepping because I don't really plan on putting these people upstairs. Alright, we're almost out of money. I'm just looking for colors. Ooh, here we go. Bingo. Alright, look at that. 2 more really good ones. Cost us a fortune, but made 500 bucks. Spending all the money. But now we're in a good spot. Alright, let's see what research enables combining metal parts using a workbench. Ooh, things are gonna get crazy now. Things are gonna get crazy. So, see if we're missing anything. Workbench. Man, we're getting there. Okay, I'm gonna place the workbench right here. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, tell me what you can do. Okay. Trade routes. Haven't even gotten to trade routes yet. Transfer, restock, cashier, miner, silver mine. Yeah, I have to get the silver mine up next. It's actually slowed down a little bit. So this is what I want to know is how do I do this? Yeah, we got a good thing going on. Let's take a look at the what it says. Used to assemble individual pieces into finish items. So that may actually just be down to a blueprint thing. Yep. So I can make more complex items now. Okay, so this is why you want wood. Pickaxes, hoes. That's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. But we can get away if we don't do that. If we just say, nah. And we focus on like things like rapiers and metalworking. I think that's going to be better for us in the long run. Good to know. But we're not going to do that. Oh, look at that. We got the Pimp's Goblet now. 188. Perfect. Yeah, we're going to wait for metal on metal action there. Okay, let's hire some more blacksmiths. We have no money though. Let's hold up and let's speed up now. Yeah, I feel like we have more than enough of these. Where's the bottleneck? The bottleneck is the chest. We need another chest. Trade route crate. Alright, I don't like this location per se, but it's also not the worst. Do it. More chests means more people moving faster. We could hire a lot more blacksmith, it feels like. I think this setup could probably... We could probably do about 7 more. These orders are getting a little bit more severe, but... Yeah. Copper is starting to really take off. I feel like we should... I'm going to change this from cleavers to more goblets. Yeah, we got a cleaver over there. Yeah, we need to sell more goblets. This is great. Alright, we got some money. 11 grand. Ooh, silver goblets. 22. I mean, I feel like I'm making good money off of some of this stuff. 104 for 67. Ugh. Let's refresh. Yeah, that's what we want. Pimp's goblets. And we have a bunch. So I think we should go with it. I wish I could reorganize all this, though. You know, that's good, too. I'm gonna let them do the Pimp's goblets, though. That's 28 grand. Yeah, we got it going on. Right, I'm gonna increase walk speed. Making them faster seems to have benefits. For this gent, I'm gonna increase customers. Extra 4 per day is gonna help us out. Probably actually need to get more cashiers. Now that I'm thinking about it, we're gonna up the speed on these gents too. Now that the distances are a little bit bigger, increase his hit. Anyone I see that's pretty slow, I kind of want to probably increase them just a tad bit. And we'll max out his speed. Perfect. Oh, transfer ingots, my friend. Yeah, I'm gonna put you up to 8 items. Oof, we're getting crazy now. Okay, let's make sure all the blacksmiths are maxed. They are. Man, that was a crazy amount of money to make in one day. I'm gonna hold off. I want them to complete these goblets. All of them are gonna work together to get them goblets done. 24th thou. Okay, so we have 32 grand. We need to hire more blacksmiths. I hate both of these gents. We're just gonna keep going until we get what we want. We want heating ingots or faster ingot production. Like this. This is perfect. He has shit in smithy, but that's okay. We're gonna mold him into the perfect person. Oh, I really don't like... Yeah, that's... I don't like that. Oh my god, why are they all so intelligent? I finally get the perfect ones. Okay, we'll hire her. I think we're just going to go a little crazy here. As long as they have the right attributes, I probably should just hire them. Yeah, and we'll let God sort them out kind of thing. 9,000. Okay. So I feel like we need some more assistance to keep up with what we're about to throw at these people. Oof. Yeah, these are all trash. All trash. Alright. Well, we just blew through our whole wad of money. So let's keep upgrading everything, making it more valuable. And another day starts. Okay. Yeah, so they're all fighting over the copper. This is where the bottleneck really hits. But it's going to be worth it. They should ease up after this. We're going to get a big old wad of cash here when we make 154 of these bad boys. Alright, let's take a peek. I think we need one or more... Oof. I think we need to really boot up the ingot crafting. I'm going to reorganize this in the morning. We can make this much better. This is pretty darn awesome right here. I feel like they're doing the best they can. Don't like the chest location too much, but one thing I hate is that they have to wait in line to put things into the chest. Alright. And yeah, we have a lot to look at here. Right, perfect. Oh, we're going through them goblets fast. I think we're actually... We might need to put another person into crafting for the store. Alright, transfer ingots. Let's make this dude a little bit faster. Want them to move these ingots fast. You can already carry like quite a bit. He's just got to walk over here, so... Yeah, we're doing great. We have 3 drop-offs all together. I could probably actually get rid of this thing right here. I've just been keeping it to help out with logistics. Look at that. Almost got all the goblets. Yeah, we're going to have to streamline the shop here in a bit, I think. Ooh, look at that. Upper user item transfer. She needs to be a little bit better. This person definitely needs a speed increase. Holy cow, they're slow. Okay, so here we're hitting a bottleneck now on... Looks like copper ore is through the roof. Iron ore needs help. So let's get this money and let's reinvest it into our mine. Okay, so I got 2 guys who can push up. What we need to do is get another sleeping spot. Not really sure what the heck to put down here. Hopefully they have some smaller. We have 3 of 4. Oof. So yeah, this is gonna be the max. Ooh. Not cool. So weird the way they did this. Hopefully I get some more buildings, but might as well just go crazy, right? Let's look at the miners. We only want the best. There's the best right there. That's a good one right there. Nope. Nope. I want them to have the pickaxe skill. That's a good one. Yeah, we're only taking people with pickaxe skills. It's gonna be much faster. We're gonna burn through all our cash on this. But it's gonna reduce our costs substantially. It's worth it. Oh man, I'm running out of money. I think I'm getting tunnel vision now. There we go. 10 more stamina. Alright, we're gonna leave it there. That was good. It was a lot of people. 500. Yeah, we have room for 2 more. Pretty sweet. And we got a big old wad of cash. Ugh, not really a big wad. Pretty small wad. Get all this stuff procced. I'm cool with all of it, to be honest. I feel like we need a little bit more blacksmith to keep up with the quantity of orders. I think trade routes would be really advantageous, too. Oh, nice. We get our elite dude. All blacksmiths walk at the same speed while carrying as they do while empty-handed. We already have a guy that does that. Merchants give 5% more money as a reward. That's cool. Hiring new workers costs 10% less. This is probably huge. All skills, max level. We don't need that. I'm going to hire this person to reduce our hiring costs. I think that's going to help us out a lot. Alright, let's look at the tech tree. Enables the smelting of steel, bronze, sterling, silver. Okay, so that's next tier. Up to 1,000 coins cheaper to hire. Okay, I like that too. We're making really good progress. Alright. Ladles it is. Alright, they're all doing a good job. I think we finally got a good little system here. Oh, I need to organize this. That's right. Yeah, all this needs to be organized so that we can have more smelters. We don't have enough people smelting. Probably the crazy thing now, too, is that we can make those big dudes. Yeah. So now we can make... Oof, wrong one. We can make steel ingots. I think they're gonna need water for that, right? Like a water thing. And he's also gonna need a place to put it. I'll organize this in a little bit. Steel. I need to watch to see how the steel is made. Thinking you might need a water thing, because steel is, you know, it's just iron that's heated up and cooled it really, really well. Yeah, there's no differences in ore. Let's take a peek. See if we're missing a tool. Ah! You need a special dude for it. Oh boy! We're gonna have to... Yeah, we're gonna have to get the store out of there. We're gonna have to revamp all this. That's gonna be a whole thing. Alright. I'll have to wait till nightfall. Perfect. Yeah, we're producing things pretty damn fast. Oh dang. Yeah, we got a lot of copper. More blacksmith. I feel you. That's what we need. I think walking speed is actually pretty vital for a lot of these gents. Alright, in the copper mine, I'm gonna give this dude more stamina. Blacksmiths. A lot of these dudes are pretty dope. They're not fully dope yet. Oh, ooh, that guy sucks. We need to level him up bad. Alright, we're making progress. Okay. So now we can reorganize a lot of this stuff over here. This is going to be fun. It gets a little hard when you don't have an area to move stuff around. Okay. At the Jenga this... Okay, perfect. So I think these guys probably will be better off here. This in the middle. This is probably a good spot for that the big dude. See if I can fit that. Perfect. This is gonna be a little weird. All right, so one crate in the middle. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna have to reorganize a lot of this. Alright, this is gonna have to do for now. And we've already screwed it up. Cool. There's like no room. Okay. You back there. You here. Ah, we did it. We did it. Okay. It's ugly, but it's gonna work. That's the most important thing. Perfect. I feel like the shop getting picked bare. So let's start throwing this stuff up in a different way. The shop door there made sense before, but I think we're gonna place a shop here. One more shop, and then we can start really lining 2 more shops. Yeah, this is gonna be an ugly place, but you know what? It's gonna be our ugly place. Good God. Let me place it down. You need a certain distance between everything. So weird that that worked and the other one didn't. Okay. Can't forget our plant. Perfect. We can upgrade some of these gents too. Let's let's make more bludgeons. If you click on these, you can typically select item. Where is that upgrade button? Okay. We have to be in build mode. I'll figure it out later. Perfect. Let's hire some people. Mostly cashiers. Alright, demand lower wages, communication, perfect. Same thing, do it. Okay, so we have 6. Let's start this day. We're gonna need another blacksmith for crafting for racks. I'm gonna put this person right here. We're just gonna move him over preemptively. Shoot, I'm gonna put 2 people over there. I really feel like it's gonna start blasting off now that we have more people selling. Perfect. Take a lot of cash. This is great. So it's a bit chaotic, but I've lowered like the walking distances by quite a bit. So I feel like things are gonna maneuver a lot better. Going to the second tier housing is gonna be, or the second story of this build is gonna be pretty crazy, I think. That's like a whole nother thing I have to do. Gotta get that organized. Nice. Tier 3 racks. Perfect. Now we got the tiers. All. Perfect. Yeah, there's a way to upgrade all of these racks, and I'm totally spaced on how to do it. Nice. Yeah, we're right there. These are all good. Shields, jewelry, weapon rack. These are fancier shelves. We could place a fancier shelf here. And let's sell more goblets. Actually, we should probably differentiate just a tad bit. Let's sell tinkereds. We're making good progress. That gent's good. Make sure everybody's leveled. We got another couple assistants that can level. Let's increase their movement speed for restocking. Definitely need to increase this person's movement speed. Yeah, the money is pouring in now. Let's take a peek at hiring some more blacksmiths. Refresh. We have room for 6. We're gonna spend a lot of money. That actually is nice, lowering by 1,000. It doesn't help me out too much, but this is a good one. Ooh, not bad, not bad. This is a good one. I may at some point want to do some stuff over here, but I think we're okay for now. As far as research goes, we have a lot of points. Alright, we're burning through too much cash. Let's look at our assistants. Nice. Let's up his speed a little bit. I feel like we need to hire another assistant to get ahead of the production that's coming. Oh boy, these guys are expensive. Yeah, that's not bad. Being able to walk upstairs quickly is probably a good thing for us. Cool. Yeah, because we have items in chests. That's how I kind of gauge if I need more people moving stuff, if I see there's a lot of items. A little bit of a downfall, but that's okay. Complete. Get the gobbies. See what we can upgrade. Yeah, we should upgrade the tinkered since we're selling those now. All the way. Perfect. Ladle. Boom. Perfect. New blueprints. Ooh. Dirty shields sell for quite a bit. I guess I am missing out not doing wood. But I want to go to the next level. Cooking pans, small pots. These are things we can sell in our shop. Maul. That's what I want. I want the mauls. This is beautiful. Yeah. We're gonna go from the bludgeon to mauls right here. That'll help us offset some of this. Big dudes right there. I think once we get trade, we may even go away from this stuff and just focus on the big dog items. Yeah. We should probably put a door right here. The thing with malls, though, is they have to, you know, I need someone to come over here and craft. So these guys are all queued. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, we're gonna need another one of those stations. We're gonna need several work. See, this is the problem is you hit this bottleneck there. Okay, let's see. This isn't gonna look great, but we'll organize this later. We need to get 2 of these bad boys though. It's gonna slow us down quite a bit. Once we get the malls all full, though, it kind of makes me wonder how you would want to go about mass producing that. It's because it's an extra step, right? All right. See who's giving me the most money. There we go. Ooh, that is a lot of ore we're getting from the mines. So we need more blacksmiths. We need more everything. Things are ramping up. Let's increase this guy's speed. He looks slow. Cashier. Let's increase the customers by 4 more a day. 4 more cells. Right. What's she doing? Crafting. Right. Increase her work speed, or her movement speed, I should say. Copper mine, dude. Let's increase dam. Let's check out blacksmiths to see if we're missing anybody. Okay, cool. Definitely want to increase the blacksmith's speeds when we can. I'm gonna leave these dudes who are max level just where they are. Perfect. Perfect. 8,700 is our baseline now, which is crazy. Get her up. Alright, we're doing it. Ooh, we're getting low. What is going on over here? I know that's silly, but I'm gonna do it anyway. We don't have enough people crafting ingots over here. Alright. Eats ingots. This is gonna be another gent there. Okay. And then the assistants, we need more people crafting ingots. I'm gonna level these guys up to max, I don't care. Who's the fastest? Alright, I'm gonna put her on crafting more iron ingots. I'm also gonna put David on crafting more iron ingots. We need more crafters. Let's hire some more assistants. And we need more benches. We're gonna have to go to tier 2. Alright, walking and stairs, you're hired. I feel like for the assistants, that being able to walk upstairs quick is gonna be good. Alright, we're burning through the cash, but it's okay. Alright, I'll take this person. We burned through a lot of cash, but it's okay. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, we're, next episode's I'm gonna reorganize everything off screen and come back. This is gonna take me like a freaking year. I'm probably gonna do an upstairs area. Gosh. There's a lot of stuff to do. Nope. Okay. We'll just put it over here for now. I'll reorganize it all. I promise. Up the bag. Up that. Ooh, miner. Make a move. Ba-boom. Man, we're doing good. It's all good. Oh, so close. Yeah, I'm gonna do the second level off screen. I'm gonna reorganize everything. It's gonna take me like probably a half hour. I want to get this all optimal. Basement. Oh, lordy. More stamina. Third floor? Oh, God. Oh, God. This game gets crazy. All right. Yeah, the bottom floor, I think we're going to just turn into... I'm gonna make this bigger. And I'm going to try to centralize everything. This is going to be a little tricky. I think it can be done. I think it can be done, but it's going to be a little tricky. The store, I think I'm going to put upstairs or in a basement. I guess smelting in a basement, like if I had the staircase going down right here next to the warehouse, I could do all the smelting downstairs and I could keep all this jazz around here. Oh my lord. Alright. We got a lot of workers though. This is getting a little crazy. Alright, we're making money again. And the Darth Maul thing we got going on probably will bring in some money. Oof. I feel like we need to start organizing with these bigger benches and for the bigger materials. And we're gonna need our transporters to be our restock raw resources and transfer ingot people are all gonna need to be able to climb stairs quicker. Because I think we're gonna bring our smelting operation into the basement, and I think we're gonna turn this whole upper area into mass manufacturing. Yeah, I definitely do need a few more ingot crafters. That is for sure. Let's do that. We'll put 2. And 1 for copper. And then we'll just hire a bunch more assistants. Got 24 grand. Nice, right there. Boom. Love it. 2 extra items? Sure. You're hired. Don't like it. Don't like it. 1 extra items or stair stepping? Stairs, honestly, I think stairs are going to become more and more important for these people. Climbs faster, walks 20%. That's a cool one. Alright, we're a little broke, but hopefully that will help us with our ingot situation. I'm just going to fill up the coffers for a bit and let it catch up. Yeah, we have more ore than I know what to do with, so we gotta get this streamlined. Basically, I need probably like. I think someone said you want 1 per two forges going, so we need probably a couple more. I'm gonna fill that up just for shits and giggles. Boom, 97. Oh shit. That had a time limit on it. Alright, we're gonna cancel the ladles and do this. I think I'm gonna up the wooden clubs. Even though I'm not making them, I just want to give them a little love. I don't know why. Alright. So I was busy. Very, very busy. And I have created this monstrosity. So I put everybody in a basement, and we have a lot of work still to do. We'll get to this in a second. I still have to get the upper floor and everything. So right now, I was able to move enough around that I could get a centralized staircase. We're going to tear out the whole bottom floor. We're going to get things rolling around. So what I have now are a ton of small foundries, and I could put more down here. We have silver, we have copper, we have iron, we have medium iron, medium bronze, large steel, I should say. Yeah, this is steel. This is the large steel, and this is the large bronze. So we have enough to make all these things. And I put enough storage down here for everyone in the world. We got the large guys in the back. We got the mediums here. I got 5 mediums, 3 large, and a bunch for all the smalls. So if I need more furnaces, which I imagine that I will, right now I'm trying to make sure that I don't go too crazy because I could have gone broke trying to redesign everything. But yes, this should do a pretty good job. I like the fact that the movers will just have to walk straight up the stairs, and I'm going to have the storage that offsets for all of the production buildings right at the tip of that storage facility. So I think I'm going to keep this clean for the medium to large guys. But yeah, we have more things that we can put down here. I have enough for 54 more workers with these benches, so I think that's sufficient for now. I may even decide to move this out at some point. But yes, they're all basement dwellers now, so we can expand pretty substantially. So first and foremost, what I need to do is probably get rid of the upper area here. So we're just going to go in and start deleting everything. We can also just quickly hit the sell button so I don't have to go through all that, but just a minor inconvenience for now. Yep, I don't care if we lose anything. I want the convenience. Perfect. Alright. Someone is currently using it. Well, let's give him a second to catch up. Welcome back to the show. Alright. So, now we can get rid of this crap. So, I'm also going to start looking at the future. So, I already have a staircase going up. This staircase right here can be destroyed for the 3rd floor. So, we have a staircase going down so they can quickly get the material from here. Bring it down into the coffers, and then quickly move the material up into our main production floor. And we're going to have another staircase going up because we'll probably have more production at a later point, and I don't want to have to maneuver all of this. So I have a lot to do. I want to make a little bit more money, and quite honestly, we're going to just start really revamping. The main thing that I really need right now is to get rid of all of this. And then we can just kind of bump this out. I already have like a couple ideas, but it's going to span the whole freaking floor for production. So it's going to be a little intense. It's going to be a little intense, but yeah, we got it going on now. These guys over here honestly kind of suck. So, I may have been a little too crazy there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of those gents. That's pretty decent. Pretty decent. I might put one here, but I don't know. It's a little overkill, perhaps. Well, let's see what they can do with this, right? Let's see what they can do. All right, so now we need to come back to our assistants, and we have our gents for restocking. That's beautiful. We're going to have to get one for silver here pretty soon. We have our transfer ingot gents. So I'm just going to throw all these guys over here for one moment. And we're going to get this all situated. So these guys are going to bring iron up into this. Perfect. And then this person is going to bring copper ingots here all the way up to here. And then this jerk off is going to bring the mediums of these. Oh, well, screw you. He's not gonna do crap. I'm gonna have him just sit and restock. He can bring in iron ore for now. We'll move him back up. I had a spot, but I must have deleted it. No, it's right here. It's right here. Filling it? Okay. Something weird's going on. Oh, they're being silly. Try this one more time. There we go. Must have hit the wrong button. There we go. Cool. We're in business. So, this can be sold. And this can be moved over here. Eventually, I'm just going to have 1 for 1. We may even need to get a couple people moving the small iron. But we got a lot going on here. So it's a little dicey. I had to move some forges all over. Everything is a mess. But we're going to get this all organized here. But this is the chaos I've been working on. Yeah, let's get some ladle action. Gotta get that ladle action. Alright, let's upgrade the kitchen knife. Perfection. Let's upgrade the tomahawk. Let's upgrade the iron goblet. Perfection. Now, there are some new blueprints coming our way. Some cool ones. Royal shields. The silver stuff is pretty darn amazing. Silver maces. You really... A lot of this stuff I don't think is stuff you want to mass produce, per se. I think it's stuff that you want to sell in your store. So I think we're going to focus on some high quality items for the store. Oh yeah, these gents can go in the basement for sure. The researcher benches. Forgot all about them. I don't like dragging and dropping stuff, so I've just been deleting it. It's kind of a nuisance, but it's just the way it is. Let's probably get a third researcher, and then we can delete these guys up here. But yeah, our new objective is to just kind of rearrange everything. Right now we're doing good enough. I always like to do one extra iron that I can just kind of fill myself, make sure that they all have what they need. So here we go. Back in action. I can move some of this stuff here. We got a lot to do. So the main kicker now is going to be trying to get this all organized in a way that makes sense. So hopefully I can do that. This is going to be interesting for sure. Alright, got some money. Perfection. Yes. And only 10? I don't like that. We're gonna do it anyway. Oh, I see how we select multiples, but the problem is that they all want to stay together. But that is cool. That will help me move things upstairs, at least. Yeah, okay, cool. I didn't know I could do that. So now that I know I can move... I think I can... Can I just highlight the whole damn thing? Oh, you can. Oh my god. My life has been saved. Oh, sweet Jesus. That is great. So we go up. Okay, so this is going to be the hard part. I gotta highlight everything. Gotta move it. I don't know. Oh god, how do I move floors? Oh no. Okay. Okay, we got it selected. It's different. It's a little different when you're doing it that way. I was able to... Oh, hit R. Okay, cool. R and F. Yay, reading is fun. Reading is cool. Alright, we figured out how to read. Perfect. Alright, so I think we're going to do it like this. Oh, it did not like that. Okay, I think we have to wait till... We'll figure... Maybe I'll come from the other side, control it a little bit better. Oh, that is really, really, really cool, though. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little scared. Aha ha! Now we have an ugly store upstairs. It's perfect. We don't need... I guess we don't need walls. We got a nice ocean view. We'll get some walls. Oh, boy. Should I give them... I don't want to give them windows. They haven't earned windows. We're gonna enclose the whole darn thing. We definitely need to... Like I said, preemptively, I want to start getting staircases up on both sides. So you can just walk from one to the other. And down here, we're going to need to get a staircase up. Oh boy. Okay, so we got the staircase there. Pause real quick. We're going to move some buckets. And yes, this is great. So the next staircase is going to go right here. Perfect. So we have multiple point staircases. So if we want to do any more production up here, like stuff that we want to do for the shop, I think this is a good little area for the shop too. This is pretty darn good. So we can kind of just section it off like so, just to give ourselves a visual idea. Okay. Oh, put a door. Beautiful door. And then people can walk right off the street, right into this wonderful area that we have. Ooh, yeah, it's definitely easier when the shop is closed. That's an understatement. Alright, we've got the decorations going on. I'm gonna slap all these dudes in these corners here. Then we can really start ramping up a lot. This is going to allow us to expand very, very bigly. Ooh. Okay. So now we got all this open area. We got all these people. We're gonna keep it deep for now. Oh no, I brought up these dudes. Oh my god. Honestly, I'm just gonna sell these. I'll buy new ones. Lazy. Alright, cool. Looks like we need 2 tiles. For some reason, we can access that one, so that's cool. And we'll move this. I have workbenches here. I'm just going to sell these 2. Here for me instead of having to deal with all that. Cool, cool, cool. We got some potted plants. Gotta have the potted plants. Alright. We have a lot of room for growth here now. This is great. There's a lot we can do. The flooring here is pretty gross. Let's go with the blue floor. Oh yeah. How about polka dots were tempting, but you know they look like crap, so we decided not to do that. And I don't know how expensive should I go here. We'll go with the blue. No, I don't like it. Okay. We're gonna go with circles. I like circles. Fancy circle time. There we go. That's looking great. Doesn't look that good. All right, upper area. Yeah. We want this to be all white. Give it that sterile look. I need to know that my weapons are in a clean environment. What we got here? Ooh. No, that looks bad. I do like the brick kind of look. Doesn't really go with the flooring though. I think we might have to think about a different flooring option here. We need to tell. Okay, yeah. I want to keep the colors kind of, you know. There we go. That's looking a little bit sharper there. That is looking very sharp. Cool. So that should help us a lot with the store. And let's see, crafting ingots. Let's level up some of our gents. Or Hilda. Level up our Hilda. Okay. I'm going to start upping these. Wait, these are crafters, my bad. They don't need to be moving. We need to hire a lot of people. I've really expanded the industry. Oh boy. Yeah, let's increase his walking distance. Iron mine is happening. Increases their walking speed. Gotta be blue. It's gotta be white. There we go. Oh, good God. We got some color issues going on in here, man. Oh. Okay. I'm going to sell these bad boys for now just because it's easier. Oh, man. Well, at least we got the painting still. But yeah, we got to rearrange a lot of this stuff. Oof. Okay. But we have the staircases. This is the most important thing. Everything is going to center around these staircases. The pit, the entry point is going to be, you know, moved over a bit. Take a gander here. Get ourselves some nice decorations. Nah. Let's get door here. No, it's not letting me get rid of it. I'm just going to redo the whole damn thing. We'll have to do some outside decorating too. But yeah, the pit's going to be single entry, which kind of almost lines up correctly. It's 6 tiles, which I don't like. I wish it was 7. And we could always just have 2 doors. That would line up pretty decent. We're doing great. I can see the benefit of going into iron and wood now. I might have to rethink my no wood policy. I really don't like it though. Just refresh. To be honest though, it doesn't cost much for me to refresh. All right, 38 grand. We are doing it. Okay, so whew, that is the ugliest rug I've ever seen. That green is bad. Okay, yeah, and these objects over here, they gotta go. They're blocking my monies. Right, I'm gonna get rid of the painting. All right, we'll leave the rug. I don't know why, but okay. So this is where things are gonna get tricky. Not really, but because realistically I could fill this whole area, but I don't know. I feel like to be honest, I feel like this back part here, I'm gonna leave it alone. That might be a good wood crafting area, and maybe I should start incorporating wood crafting in here. Thinking what we're gonna do is something like this, but we're gonna center it correctly. Okay, so ideally we want all of our deposits around the staircases. This will make it easier for them to bring things in, and we want these as close to our modes of production as possible. So that's a lot of walking. There's an enormous amount of walking. Let's move this. Have iron on both sides. We're gonna need more room for other stuff later. I think that's fair. There's gonna be silver. There's gonna be big slabs, small slabs. We can prepare for all of that. Now we want an area where they can move and drop things off without having to move. So this is the trick, and this is why I think. Oh yeah, we have room. We have a lot of room. So yeah, we want it to flow. This is going to be difficult, and we want them to be able to quickly move items out. So, thinking something like this. That looks like shit. Boot these back a little bit. I don't like the fact that they have to walk so much, but it might be fine. Yeah, that rug. It's all they got, man. It's all they got. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, and there's not equal tiles, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3. It's pretty close. Okay. So over here, we got it like you can see this is actually kind of perfect right here. You got your anvil, you got your water, you got everything you need. So realistically, we can kind of steal some inspiration from this. We want them to quickly have storage chest area. I think this works actually. So let's see. We don't need too many waters, but at the same time kind of does tie the whole thing together. I'm thinking we had it right this way. So we got this like dead zone. That's the problem. This works. This works well, to be honest. It's actually going to work really, really well. I think that we kind of had it right first time, like this. And we can circle, yeah. Okay. This is the way that it's going to be. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this back. Oh, I know what I can do with this back area. I know exactly what I can do with this back area. We have those workbenches. Okay. I'm wondering if actually... My bad. I need to turn these around. That way it's easier for them to walk. Okay. Yeah, we got it. We got it going on now. I have it in my mind how this can be better designed. But back here, and we can put workbenches potentially. Oh yeah. Little workbench nook room. Failing upwards. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, I don't need that door there anyway. But yeah, we can have workbenches on the back there. That's a good use of that space. And then throughout here, we're just gonna double up. Like so. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. This is gonna actually be really good. And we have enough money. Leave a little bit of a gap. Oh. Oh, it doesn't like what I'm doing there. Okay. Cool. Perfect. Perfect. Now I could do more, but I'm gonna leave a little bit of a... There's a door there, so I'm gonna leave a little bit of a back area. And we need a little bit more... Yeah, I guess we can actually do the whole darn thing. That's cool. So over here, I'm gonna do something pretty darn similar to what I have here. I hope that's enough chest. I feel like I'm gonna need more chest now. See what we can get. Chests can become a bottleneck because they wait in line. So I think 8 chests should really... Oof. I mean, I can always redesign it if it doesn't pan out, right? So hopefully, if we hire enough people, it will make up for some of the inefficiencies. Oh yeah, look at that. We've got water. And we've got poundy things. Poundy things are really important. Your blacksmiths are kind of like hamsters, you know, they need their wheels and stuff. This is overkill on buckets. Yeah, hold on. It's a way overkill. We could probably put more chests if I sacrifice a few buckets. Like this. Oh, that is looking sharp. That is looking sharp. We don't need that many buckets. Oh, yeah. Alright, this is actually starting to come together. Oh, yes. The efficiency is making me very happy. Go. Boom. This is it. The promised land right here. And of course, more poundy things. And we can have some buckets, extra buckets here. Really ties the room together. And, ooh, we need some poundy things. Almost forgot I need a little bit more room for poundy. Yep. There, perfect. Oh yeah. Okay. This is gonna be a bit much. This is gonna be a bit much, but it's gonna be cool. Okay. Now, this is a carpentry bench. We don't care about that. I have more room here for benches. Oh, I got lots of room for these gents. So this is advanced construction. Perfect. Okay, I feel like we have way more than enough. Way more than enough. Carpentry, I think I'm going to, against my better judgment, allow for a carpentry area here to tie the room together. Put it right there midsection. And we'll give ourselves a couple of chests. Okay, so we have a carpentry area. Oh shit. That was, I'm getting way off course. I meant to put that over here. Yeah, we don't need that many. That's good. This is good right here. And then that leaves me this area here. Alright, the poundy things are ready. Got a lot of poundies. Oh man, we got it going on now. This is a little too... Oh man, this is a little intense. I'm not gonna lie, I may have gone too far. This is a whole lot. This is way more than I think we need. Okay, let's go to the blacksmith now. Sometimes when you zoom out and you realize what you've done, you're like, I think I have problems. Oh, that was actually a good one I just passed up. I need stair steppers, XP, no. Alright, look for the blue names. We still got 38 grand. We're living on the hog right now. Alright, I don't like him. Don't. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna hire him just because I need to get the ball rolling on this. I need to pay for all this stuff. I don't care about people walking upstairs as much as I used to. He has no mining. I kind of need at least like a base level mining. Oh man, we're burning through the cash. Ethan. Screw you, Ethan. I mean, we are gonna have... Oof, we are gonna have a carpentry. So, I really wish we could sort by carpentry skill too. Because, yeah, that sucks. I think we're gonna actually start leveling everybody into carpentry as well, on the off chance that they get a carpentry job. It will require me to pay them more in wages as they level, but you know what? It's not like I have a lot of money, man. I don't know what else to do with it. There's different types of wood. Okay. Their world, not mine. All right, Mr. Rack Pounder. Okay, so yeah, even they need to know how to do some basic stuff. Actually, it's the craft for racks people who are most likely going to be doing the majority of the wood crafting. The designers they're good where they are. We got some miners. We're gonna boot up their dam to 240. I'm gonna up his mining hit. Perfect. All right. Oh, we are ready. This is pretty insane. See what we got. Pine forest. Ooh, trade items for special resources. Trade routes. Okay. Not ready for a third floor yet. Trade routes. Clay pit. Chest near blacksmith. Trade routes. Wait for items to be crafted. Interesting. Let's click. Do the clicky. Oh my gosh. Gem mine, gold mine, clay pit. So if I want some gold, I have to craft... Oh, I see. I see. So you have to be able to craft multiple things. Gem mine. Oh, nice. So you craft basically with the things you need. Oh my god, 100,000? Damn, this game really keeps going. This game keeps going. That's pretty amazing. All right, we're doing it. Yeah, let's make some copper goblets. Got a lot of copper. I'm gonna come down and look over here. I think we, yeah, we need a lot more people down here too. So, oof. Hard to keep up with everybody. Go to assistance. Craft. Restock. Okay. We need more people crafting. I always... make it easier on myself, I always just like to throw a bunch of people in here. We're gonna go on a crazy spree here of hiring assistants. You're hired. All right, you're hired. Climb stairs, hired. Benedict, I don't know, you're hired. Can fire these guys all later. Nice. This one's pretty good, but he's 7 grand. Okay, we're in a little bit better shape now. We got more people crafting. We got the mediums going. We're still making maces, I believe. Our store seems to be doing fairly well. Nice. Everything's coming together, actually. Does look like I need more people crafting for the store. Oh boy. Blacksmith, craft for racks. Okay, we're yeah. Get this dude in there. I'm gonna bring this gent. Nice. Okay, he can get his lumberjack skills up. I'm gonna bring a couple people over to help out. We have a lot to do. We're gonna stock this one up. I'm gonna stock. These guys are eventually gonna be other resources. I'm just putting them in there temporarily. It's also nice just to have the ability to get more iron. Oh yeah, we have a lot more room. We definitely are a little broke. Nice. Which one do we want? All blacksmiths walk. We already got him. Refreshing costs 300. 10% less on new hires. Not really the problem. Merchants more money. Let's do that since we're burning through a lot of cash, cycling through people. And yep, we're gonna. Oh damn, yeah, he had a lot of points. We're gonna get all the people we have with carpentry now. And I don't want to pay them more. They don't get paid more. Increase walk speed. Transfer ingots. Max walk speed. And 8 items. Perfect. Okay, we got a lot of people crafting ingots now. Yeah, the heat from this would definitely burn in the whole place. So it is pretty interesting. Okay, let's actually come in here and make sure that the shop is proper. So we need to make sure that the decorations, yeah, 5 grand. Okay. So we can put up fancy paintings around the staircase. Places where people aren't going to be. There we go. We're close. I guess we should probably do some rugs. People really like rugs. Nope, potted plants it is. 750. Yeah, we can put them back here. Shove them in the back. There we go. This is a really fancy establishment now. Perfect. Alright, yeah, that little staircase there is really paying off. We have 92 items in this chest. That tells me we need to hire assistants very, very quick. I need to be a little smart. We're not moving items fast enough, but it's okay. We're not even utilizing our entire potential here. Go downstairs. Looks like they're keeping up with things. That's good. We might need another person to help transport iron upstairs. This, yeah, definitely gonna need that. Looks like we're keeping up with the medium slab, so that's good. Oh, damn you, Hector. There you go. Raw. Oh, he's maxed. Nice. Alright, increase her speed. The miners are starting to really get their skill points up. I'm gonna increase his walk speed. He's a little slow. I think we're pulling in a lot of raw resources though. Yikes. Yeah. Actually not too insane, to be honest. Not too insane at all. Alright, we got 5,200. I just need one big old thing of cash so we can get this going. Perfect. Alright, what's the next one? Cleavers it is. Butchers. Okay. So we need to hire a lot more assistants. We need tons. Tons. And mainly we need ones with big sacks. So yeah, we got the refresh now. Nice. Stairs and faster. Boom. Hired. So it's capped at 3. So that's going to save us some money. Don't like you. Don't like you either. That's pretty good. I think stair climbing is going to be one of the most important things. Extra bags. Yep. Okay. We got a few extra dudes. That should help out tremendously. We'll have to keep our eye on some of this stuff. All my assistants must have the largest sacks. Great. Pine forest. Alright, we'll unlock the 3rd floor. I barely have tapped the 2nd. Oh, what have you done? Oh, yes, that's right. Silver mine. Okay. Well, I guess we should probably start at least getting some of the silver mine. Yeah, we can't afford any of it, so let's get a silver miner. I have 6 here. Boom. Oh, yeah, look at that. Rest and more stamina. Cool. Gonna get one dude in the silver mine for now. We're gonna start making our way towards silver. Perfect. Alright, metal scoop. Oh yes, the maul can now be upgraded. So this is what we've been mainly crafting our mauls. We got plenty of back stations to work on that stuff. Looks like they're having to walk all the way around to get to that area. I'm gonna get rid of one. I probably could have scooted some together, but we don't need it. That way they can get back there quicker. Perfect. There's a lot of pounding going on. It's a beautiful place. Probably don't need as many buckets as I thought. Yeah, we got a good thing going right now. Except for the fact, you know, that I'm broke, but... Ladles. Need ladles. Alright. We need more assistance, and we need a ton of blacksmith. So let's keep going. Oh, yeah. Big sack. You were hired. Big sack guy was really expensive, though. This is looking pretty sharp. Like, it's a little chaotic, though. I like the movements, though. I think the movements are clean, given that it's a whole freaking floor. And they seem to be prioritizing the best setups. They're not going for the back room unless it's, like, necessary. Beautiful. Alright, let's make sure the ground floor down here. So, it does look like we need another person moving iron up top. I mean, it looks like we're like quasi keeping up, but I don't think we are. And we should definitely have him go to another point. Okay. So this point is the one definitely being restocked, and this is the second point I would like to be restocked. So let's go in here. So transferring of ingots will be someone with stair stepper. Let's get someone with stair stepper for this. We gotta look at them all. Yep, that's the special person. Oh man, none of you stepping on them stairs? Come on. There we go. This is a walker right here. Perfect. So she is going to transfer these ingots to this spot. Perfect. That way people can pull from either side a little bit faster. Got some money coming in. Boom. Alright, let's do them gobbies. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better about everything now. Yeah, we don't have any woodcutters or anything out here. So let's hire one lumberjack just for the time being. They all suck. There we go, Martin. 2 less. That's pretty good. Martin it is. You go at it, Martin. We don't need a whole lot of wood, but it's good to get the ball rolling. 100 coins cheaper to hire new workers. That's a good one. We'll take it. Alright. I'm feeling strong. Come back up here. Make sure people are doing what I tell them to do. Okay. Look at some new blueprinted items. Let's just do a... Oh, dude, these are all available. Wooden spear, 178. Oh, skull crusher's cool. I like... Oh, no, the sturdy shield. 2 of the big ones and a wood for 331. That is a respectable... Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. We'll up that all the way. 385. That's going to be the new thing we sell up here. 2,500. So it's cool is when you sell something in a shop, you don't... They'll craft it for you and bring it up, the guys you have set to do that. So, pretty cheap. We got pottery, we got jewelry. Metalworking. Ooh, we do have a sharpening wheel. Big old spinny wheel. Gym storage. Play storage. It looks like potato storage in a second. Yeah. Okay. So, we want shield storage. Wall racks. Shields. Here we go. Shield rack. I think we're going to do a lot of these bad boys, man. Alright. 30 shields. Beautiful. So we have what is necessary for all of this. The wood guy should start pulling in wood here in a second. Ooh, we need to look at our mining operation. Alright. We need more. Oh my gosh. We just need more of everything. It's amazing. Alright, you're hired. You're hired. I don't care. We need more. Cashier leveled up. Perfect. Let's increase those customers. Increase those sales. Assistants have leveled up. Oh boy. Okay, what are these gents doing? They're crafting. Been focused on speed for the crafters. Alright, whatever. He's a big dude now. Perfect. Grovar is everybody. Everyone here is Grovar. Perfection. Alright, let's get the smithy up. Perfect. These guys are getting pretty darn nifty now. You take a hit when you hire them at low levels, because it takes a couple levels for you to be able to specialize them better. They just get stronger and stronger. Nice. Got a perfect crafter on them racks. Gonna keep getting the carpentry up on these gents. Perfect. Oh boy. Yeah, carpentry up on these gents. In case I ever want to do any of the big dog stuff. Alright. We're in good shape. Ah, yes, we want to hire another designer as well. Dang, dude. I got so much. See, this is interesting about people like this. Ethan's actually pretty cool. Let's hire Ethan. I don't normally like to hire the carpenters, but... Stairs and design points. Perfect. This individual is coming over to design. Get some more design points going. Let's start this. Alright. Things are going. We need a lot more blacksmiths, and we have a lot to do. Probably gonna need a whole nother benchy area. Got a few people who are doing crap. That's alright. Seems like we're keeping up with everything down here pretty decent. Except for... Got 549. Take a peek. Got one person restocking iron. And another person... Oh, I moved the person who was stocking copper. There we go. And we'll need someone stocking wood. And we'll need to hire 13,000 more assistants. Alright, these guys are good. Some of these guys are expensive. I need money. 52. Oh, nice. Look at that. 18. We'll put that at top. We'll put that at top. Okay. Let's hire as many assistants as we possibly can. We're going broke. Alright, Kendra, you're in. The threshold is low today. Can you climb stairs? You're in. We just need people moving stuff. There we go. Oh man, we didn't redo the floors or anything. I just left it looking shit. Okay. We gotta redo these floors. It's pretty critical. I like the polka dots. Big fan of polka dots. This is looking... Yeah, that looks pretty sharp. I wonder if holding shift or control does it all. Nope. Okay. Well, that looked almost good. And then the lower wall... Yeah, there we go. We can turn it all into the brick. Same brick color. There we go. Got that earthiness to it. Some of these are really bad. Do a full... Yeah, we'll do a full brick. I like full colors. Go. we didn't get him. The lower wall. Perfect. There we go. Missed one tile. Darn it. Alright, let's look. Make sure there's no more. Okay. I think I got them all. Perfect. And there's outside decorations too. Okay, so we got the iron, we got the medium, we got the bronze. We got it all going on downstairs. We finally got everything coming in really well. Great, actually. Got the research going. Got some more people getting upgraded. Perfect. Restockers need to be really quick on their feet. Same with the people transferring. Faster the better. Oopsie daisy. Nope, wrong one. Speed. Ah, we got another one. That's not bad. Just got 8 items. Hey, crafters, perfect. These are the gents doing copper. You can see that 30, they don't do a whole lot to copper, so getting them up is good. Got a little silver, got a little wood coming in. It's our wood like. Okay, we got quite a bit. Looks like iron is the one that's gonna hurt us. Yeah, it is kind of like Crossroads Inn, but instead of, you know, selling booze, you're selling items. But I think it's a little different too. And it's got a lot of stuff, a lot of content. Yeah, we could sell clubs. I don't like selling clubs though. Ooh, silver ore. All right, we need more assistance. We're not able to move our goods fast enough. 300 a refresh. Ooh, you can climb stairs fast. Perfect. I prefer to hire once and hire right. So, I don't like the XP ones as much. Okay, that one's pretty good. All right, we're broke again. Okay, cool. We got a bunch of people to move stuff now. I like that they all have to sit in the basement. Jeez, man. Can you imagine just walking in and seeing this shit? Freak me out, dude. Oh yeah, that is a lot. That's some good staircase action there. They were going quick. All right, our goal is to hit 50 days. I think we could do it. It's actually kind of amazing that it's only been 50 days. Not as cool as 100 days, I know, but you know, accomplished a lot. And the store upstairs, yeah, we got 2 shields. Wow, you can only do 2 shields per rack. No wonder they sell for so much. But that's a lot. I mean, yeah, we're making good money off that. We got a lot of good items up here. I think we should probably get some more complicated racks up here when we can. If we slow down, it's a lot more calm. It doesn't look as crazy. But yeah, the synergies are pretty decent right now. We're moving things pretty decently. I'm just trying to check it out, see where the bottlenecks are. We got crafting going on in the background here. Staircases close to each side. Probably optimize this a little bit better, but I don't know if it would increase it enough to warrant it. Pottery crafting, sure, why not? Always wanted to be a potter, I guess. Perfect. Let's speed this bad boy up. Yeah, we got our basement dwellers down here. Big old wad of cash. Thank you, sir. Ooh, gobbies. Gotta make them gobs. Okay. Who has leveled up? Nice. Ingot crafters. I'm fast. Alright. I think we're crafting ingots pretty darn well. As far as, like, speed goes. Go. The miners. Very good. Give them better hits. Probably need more iron miners. Keep getting these gents up. They're getting a little pricey here. But that's okay. Yeah, I guess, I highest skill. I think I'm gonna start using the auto skill levelers. Design will leave alone. Perfect. Yeah, the placement of everything is really increasing our efficiency. I think this is pretty tight. Let's see, how many? We have 93 items in a chest. We're not able to get things out quickly enough, so that's not good. We need more assistance. Tinkards. Oh boy! Alright. I'm gonna go back to hiring assistants. Looking for them blues. Nice. I like anyone who can walk upstairs quickly. I think is going to be valuable. Also being able to carry extra items. Yeah. Alright, these are some good ones we just got. That's 3 extra people to help us move stuff. Now let's see if this actually gets us any progress. Yeah, they can't keep up. Wages aren't too bad. 13,000. Items. So, for me, what I think makes it doable is we're selling more in items than our wages are. So the shop is paying for everything. Paying for everything. So that's really cool. I mean, we're really in the clear, in my opinion. Some workers are still busy. Tell them to screw off. Okay. I think it's probably wise to start getting more shops up too. I think this is a good spot. Make this a little shop corner. Get 4 more shop keeps, and seems like you can only put 2 shields here, so it seems like utensils and weapon racks are decent. Let's see, what can we sell here? Malls, more malls. Yeah, we'll probably need to up the amount of people making things for us. Gobbies. Yeah, let's do some gobbies. I think we need to get some better blueprints here now. See what we can do. Cooking tray. We don't have the larges yet. We could get the larges though. We're not that far off. Spoons. Man, there's something about a spoon. Something about making money on spoons. Holy cow, those necklaces are nuts. Yeah, let's make a lot of money on spoons. That's good money right there. 180. Okay. We're gonna change this to spoons. I think we're good. I think we are good. So we need to hire more shopkeepers now. Cashiers. Have up to 4. And we are broke. We are going to get 4 more shopkeepers in though, and that's going to be pretty big. I feel as long as we're able to pay all of our bills just from the shop alone, it's just like everything else is gravy. Okay, we got lots of copper. We're getting dangerously low on iron. Okay. Need money. So we need to oh man, we need to focus on a lot. We need the bottlenecks are starting to show up a lot more obvious now. One is if we run out of ore, that's gonna suck. So we need to remedy that first. And we're getting close. Getting close to the big payday over here. Still got 92 items. I don't know if this is glitched out or something. Seems like it could be I canceled the contract and I had items in there. Taking one out at a time. Yeah, it's like a solid 92. Got, oh, okay, 42 ladles, 50 iron goblets. So, got ladle. No, it's logistics because both of those are in demand. I'm gonna have them carry more. Transfer ingots. Let's have her carry more. Increases speed. Get the mining up. That rock harder. Hit that rock harder. Access for this game comes out on the 15th of May. Alright. Perfect. Do more of those. Yes, we can upgrade the spoon to the next tier. 192 for a big spoon. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty proud about that. Get this guy at max level now. Perfect, he's maxed. We did it. Level 10. Up the speed. Nice. I'm trying to get more customers coming in, to be honest. All right, let's hire. Should have a big old wad of cash, and then we already have a big wad of cash. Perfect. Hire more cashiers. Get our baseline up. Charisma. Attract more customers. Customer wait time. Okay. Know a lot of that stuff. Okay, cool. We got 2. Boom, boom. Hired. And you're hired. Cool. We're good to go now. Nice. Getting a lot of good traction here. Oof, what a day. Yeah, 27 grand. We're just getting started too. We have plenty of mediums too. We probably need more people crafting for the racks. I'm just gonna throw 2 more gents in there. Just to get the ball rolling. Perfect. Let's hire more blacksmiths. Just gonna buy, gonna probably buy ore if I need it for now. I need to get more blacksmiths. Our production's starting to be in trouble. Okay, this guy's good enough. I need to, at a minimum, replace. Oh, that's pretty cool. Got bonuses on 2 good things. Actually, take a gander, because there's a lot of tech. Oh, we're there. We're almost at the very end of the tech tree. So it's jewels, and the 4th and 5th floor enables the crafting of sharp weapons like swords and axes. I bet you there's more. There's gonna be more too. Boom, boom. Boom. I know they're ingot crafters, but speed is probably better. Faster. Moving around. I think hit speed is probably going to be the big one since I've increased a lot of their stamina through buildings. Alright, we have a little bit of money. 237? Jeez Louise. Alright, we need more assistance stat. Honestly, I'm just gonna start buying, like, we are just so screwed right now in assistance. We need them tomorrow. Alright, what can I upgrade? Oh, I don't want to upgrade that. Nope. We're literally just gonna start hiring anybody off the street. We gotta move this stuff faster. They're really expensive when they're nice. That's the thing. And we'll hire the bag dude who costs a bit more. That's fine. Okay. Hopefully that does it. More customers, please. Definitely want higher hit per swing. Okay. 15 on item sales. We're about par. We're about on par with items and wages. Not bad. Alright, there we did it. Day 50. Yeah, the bottlenecks do become these things, though. Like, each one has to wait for someone to pick it up. But if you get at least 2 of them per, it usually pans out well. Oof. Yeah, we're running low on iron ore. 245. We got 2 people with sacks bringing it in, but it doesn't seem to be decent enough. I'm going to cancel this, actually. Let's let them focus on this one with all that money. Okay. I think we need someone restocking iron a little bit better. I don't like that blue dude. This guy's okay. We do have a few people who are just sitting around doing crap all. Okay, so these guys are supposed to be moving items from the chest to the cart. There's something weird going on. I'm gonna let them catch up. I think they prioritize one at a time, so I have to wait and then not pull any new jobs up. I think that's what I need to do. Just don't do any new jobs until they move that stuff out. There they go. They're doing the Lord's work now. So weird. Let them get all them ladles out of here. Oh, I think they're resting, potentially. Oh, they just don't have anything to do, too. It's so freaking weird. We got gobs and we got ladles. We don't need any gobs. Yeah, I must have canceled one with the gobbies. That's fine. Got 194 gobs. Well, let's see if we can find a gobby. Yeah, there's a gobby right there. Let's do it. See if it works. All right, we unlocked jewelry. Legendary shield. 28 grand. Sold 17. Nice. Nice. We're doing really well now. All right. Well, that is the adventure. That is Blacksmith Master in a nutshell. We pretty much did everything except for, you know, all the other stuff. No, there's a lot of different crafting. I'm wondering, you know, we hit the end of the tech tree. I'm wondering what else there will be. We know that they have off-site buildings. You can go pretty darn high. So if you wanted to build a much bigger store, that is definitely doable. But we didn't even get to utilize the full potential of this, so it was a bit overkill. But that's pretty cool. You can really, you know, do this to your heart's content. This is the freakiest thing, though, is just having this. This is an OSHA hazard. I mean, especially with this many things that could catch a whole building on fire. Yeah, it's not a good thing going on right there. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.